All right, welcome back everybody to another live on a Thursday to open and direct discussions. I'm your host David. Go ahead, Ariel.
My name is Ariel Delgado. Welcome back to another show.
And then right back to me. All right, everybody. So I just need you guys to help us out with a quick little favor. You're gonna go to Cosign. The link is gonna be in the description of this video. All we need you to do is type in your email, which is simple. Type in your name, also simple. When it says LinkedIn, just type at Direct Discussions Podcast. Scroll down a little bit. Go to Podcast of the Year. Type in at Direct Discussions Podcast. And that's all we need to do. We're trying to win this award for Podcast of the Year with Cosign. So if you guys could help us out with that small little thing, it takes about 30 seconds. That will be clutch. Thank you. Go ahead, Ariel.
All right. And so with that being said, we're on to show number 4.
Show number 4.
Week number 4.
What is that?
Quattro. Quattro. Yeah. It's been a journey, man. And it's only getting started, right? So we have our guests in the building.
Let's go.
All right. So go ahead. Do you want to start it?
No, you go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's start with name, age, occupation.
Well, my name is Excel. I've been here before.
Yeah.
I'm a PTA. I am 21 years old and yeah.
Relationship status.
Single, not looking.
Do you have kids?
No, I do not have kids.
What is your ethnicity?
I am Hispanic.
Okay.
Are your parents together or separate?
Yeah.
My parents are not together.
Okay, we gotta know that information. Okay, next question.
They want my social
It helps us
security.
out.
Birth control or no birth control?
Okay, that's too much.
Hey, that way we know if you're sexually active.
Hey,
or
that's
not.
true. That's true, right?
Big truth.
Yeah, no,
Hey, what if your
absolutely.
husband is watching right now? He needs
Yeah.
to know what's going on.
My husband is not on social media.
Ooh, you would hope not. Then maybe you should be on social media, right?
Well, we'll see.
Oh, no. All right, next guest. Go ahead. Can you
Hi.
give us your name,
Lauren.
age?
Lauren, but everybody calls me Lo.
Low.
I am 36.
Okay.
I have 2 boys, 20 and 19.
Yeah.
I am Hispanic, and I'm in finance. I do a little bit of digital marketing, and I just got into the breeding game.
Breeding like dogs?
Frenchies.
I was like, oh, hey, breeding can go a lot of
No,
different
baby,
ways.
I'm done breeding, okay?
Yeah, I hope that you know.
Relationship status.
Single,
Single. Okay.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
good. Real quick, when is your birthday?
March
March what?
18.
18th. When is your birthday?
I'm a Pisces.
August 30th.
August. Oh, so it's coming up.
Yeah.
You about to party or no?
I mean, a little.
What are you doing for your birthday?
razzle-dazzle. I'm actually going to Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, you
And
did say
then
that.
I'm going to Austin for a night.
For a
Okay.
night.
What does that mean? This is where we need the sound effects, bro.
What's-
Because like,
What's going on in Austin? What's going on,
What's going on in
for
Austin?
one
No,
night?
so I have some family that's close by, and we're just gonna do a little girls' night.
okay.
Oh, okay,
Hey.
girls'
Keep
night.
it cute, keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it demure. Oh,
Jesus.
Here we go.
Mindful.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. All right, so we'll start it off with the first question that a lot of our viewers want to know is, I want you to explain it too. What is your ideal man that you would want to be as your man, husband, boyfriend? What is your ideal?
Actually, I have a notes on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
You have
let's-
notes?
Hey, yeah, I want
What do you have, a full-on list?
I want to see the notes.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear
This
it.
is good,
Okay.
actually. I want to see the notes.
That's actually
Let me
the first
see
time this
this.
happens.
Actually,
That's awesome.
I love it.
Okay.
Thought
That's
about
good.
that.
Yeah, that's good that you actually know.
You have to be detailed,
Yeah.
right?
I want to see this.
Okay, so he has to be supporting.
He has to what?
Supporting.
Supporting. Okay.
Caring.
Supportive. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Motivating.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who I can rely on. Like someone who can listen to me. you know?
Reliable.
Good family values. Okay.
Okay.
Enjoys being active.
Yeah.
Like physically, like gym, whatever, like hiking, whatnot. Emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
Wait, is she reading off her phone?
She's reading a list. She's got a list. She's got a list. Hey, that's a,
Prepared. She was
I
like,
didn't
That's
even
all right.
know.
Let's
I
hear
didn't
it.
even know.
That's
but
all right.
I have it.
That's all right.
And confident.
Confident.
In himself. Like not secure, like insecure.
Do you does it matter if he's a provider or not? Is that part of your list?
Like, what do you mean?
Just a
Like,
provider.
provide for what? Like for
Just the household? Yeah, absolutely.
For me, it can go both ways, but like I want his like masculine energy to come in. I don't want to, you know,
Well,
be both.
I would say that a man's masculine energy really comes from being protector or provider mainly, right? And you feeling secure enough to maybe one day have a family and kids, and you being able to raise them, and he'd be the breadwinner to say, hey, don't worry about it, stay home, like I'll take care of everything.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Real quick,
Those are good.
real quick before we go to you, if you could choose any of those that your man would not have, which one would it be? Look at the list. Yeah, look at the list again. Look at the list again. I see Roger's nice hair.
Hey, Montana's coming in with this.
Oh, Montana. Hey, what's up, Montana? Yeah.
Brian David in the building.
Brian David. Hey.
Hey, shout
Welcome
out Brian
in.
David.
I don't
Go ahead.
know. Probably motivating.
So you're saying that
No, wait.
that's the least.
Wait.
No, this is the one she would take out of that list.
That's correct. Well,
that she
Well,
had
because
to go with.
supporting and motivating are the same thing. So yeah, motivating.
I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, take maybe motivated
I'll do
out.
that.
I would say maybe only take motivated out just because you should motivate yourself
Yeah.
theoretically, and then he should motivate himself in y'all's own terms, and then that's when y'all come together. And then he just
Yeah.
has to be supportive of decisions that you're trying to make and
Yeah.
whatnot. So yeah, I would take maybe motivated out.
But I
'Cause
think
motivated comes and goes.
Well, I think that the motivating aspect is really internal, right? So like if a man's genuinely motivated to wake up early in the morning, go to the gym, do these kind of things, right? These kind of traits. I think that you'd adapt to that. So I think it's important to be a motivating person. I think you need to have the motivation. Now, again, a lot of can argue to say the motivating is temporary and it's more about discipline, right? Discipline is huge. So I could see where you would take that out, but I think also motivating is a good part of the list, right? Because you need to have somebody. A lot of the times, guys, especially guys who are very well in tune and within themselves, that motivation aspect will come in naturally. And again, like I said, I think you'd gravitate towards it because you see a man and it's like, okay, hey, he's doing these things, like I want to do them too, so.
Question number one. Brian David wants to know what's more important now or the future?
Good question.
Well, before we go into that, let's go into her ideal man.
Let's go
Go
into
ahead.
those ideal
My
man.
ideal man, substance. He's got to have substance. He's got to have depth,
Yeah.
right? He's got to be ambitious because you want to be ambitious together. Because, like you said, if he's not motivating, then the other person, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to align with those values. So he's got to have morals. He's got to have values because that's when you really align with each other.
You know what's funny about this?
I like that. It's actually pretty good.
It's funny y'all say what y'all say without communication being the main thing. For
Well,
either one of y'all.
communication
You would think-
for sure, right? That's if you don't have communication, then you're already
There's nothing.
you're
Yeah.
already failure, right?
Yeah.
But communication, you gotta already have built that in. You gotta do that work before
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get into a relationship because if you can't communicate properly, then your relationship has already ended before it started.
That's true.
Very
See,
true.
but that's why I'm saying, why didn't either one of y'all lead with that? Communication. Communication is real
You're
key.
supposed to have that already, no?
I mean,
It's
And not
hard to
everybody
say
has
that.
it.
Not
I see his
everybody has
point because
that.
not everyone has it,
Yeah.
right? I think women would expect that, but a lot of guys
But if
don't
you're
know
gonna
how to
get into a
communicate.
relationship, you should have the communication to begin with.
yes, you should.
Yeah.
But most men don't know how to communicate, right?
Yeah.
And it just it really just
I would say
depends on
that's
the
true.
type of
I
men
would
that
say
you're
that's true.
attracting,
I would
right?
say
It's spicy in here.
I would say that's true for the most part. A lot of men don't know how to communicate, and I think that might just be, like you said, where they have to internally deal with that from some of their past traumas.
Right.
Maybe their parents would always shut them down when they try to talk,
Right,
whatever
right,
it is.
right.
But that's where, like we're talking about before, is like on a first date or anything in substance where you're talking to somebody for the first time. You just have to have a conversation, and you know if the communication's even going to be there. or not.
Right. Because when you meet someone new, you already know where the communication's at.
Yeah.
Like, did he plan the date? Is he communicating about it? Is he waiting till the last minute? All of that is gonna put me to where I'm like, oh, I already know where this is
Yeah.
going. You know
Either
what I'm
that
saying?
or it's going to go to that second date.
Because I should not have to be like, so are we still
still
on
on?
for tonight? No.
Hey,
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, so the
say
prior.
that. Like, don't
Got
even
it.
text me.
You say that, but guys are always leading with with that. So are we still on tonight? Because y'all are so flaky. Y'all are
That is
so
true.
flaky.
I mean-
Women are so flaky.
It depends on what type of woman you're talking to.
Majority of
Well, hold on.
Y'all is crazy.
Hold on.
Majority of y'all women are
That is
very
true.
flaky.
Sure, right? But you attract what you put out. You attract what you put out.
I don't know,
That's
because
hard to say.
it's so I see what she means, right? Because it's all about the energy, right? If you can
Yeah, for sure.
match the man's energy, then he's feeling confident and whatnot. But I've talked to some women who don't match that energy, and it's just like do I even want to go out now? Like it's
Right, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you have to be able to match that. But yeah, it's important. Now, let me ask you, what kind of planning do you like? How would you describe the kind of planning that you're expecting from a man to go on this date?
Well, let's call it the first date.
Yeah, the first date.
You meet a guy in grocery shopping. That's the best place to meet a girl. Guys, if you want to pick up a
I don't
girl,
think
go
I've
to the
ever
grocery
met
store.
a guy
At the grocery store? That's why it's the best place, because you never met a guy yet.
No.
Otherwise, you'd be taken. Otherwise, you'd be taken by now. The best guys are at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay.
I would just play. Yeah, but so how would y'all go with a first date? How would y'all go, like he said, with the man planning out the first date? How would y'all want it to
Just
go?
tell me what time to be ready.
What time to be ready?
Just tell me what time to be ready.
Kind of what to wear, like upscale,
Yeah.
mid-scale.
I'll be like,
Do you like a man
idea?
to tell you what to wear?
absolutely.
Okay,
That is
that's
a
good.
grown ass man.
That's one thing that a lot of dudes miss out on.
See? But you say dudes, but it's women. You might be the first girl that said, "Yeah, tell me what to wear." Other girls are like, "Don't tell me what to wear."
No, tell me if we're
That
going
is true.
somewhere casual. Tell me if we're going up somewhere upscale. Because the last thing I want to, obviously, the last thing I want to do is show up in like casual wear and we're
Yeah.
going to like somewhere nice,
Yeah, like
right?
Nick and Sam's or something like
But
that.
if that's not being communicated, I'm gonna kind of dress for whatever, but it be appropriate, right?
I still think first impression is important, though. I think you should always look the
Well,
best.
this is the first
Absolutely.
date, though, so it's not really the first impression. But I guess it
in
kinda
person, it is, yeah, because it's the first time
No,
you're
we're saying
meeting,
this is
right?
the first date. No, it could be like
Oh, if you're
we
meeting in
we're putting
person
in
and
the
all that.
scenario that you met her at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So
You know what? Someone has approached me at the grocery
was he
store.
cute?
No.
Oh, there you go.
No, and I was just being polite, but
You should have just not been polite and just gave it to
well,
him.
no,
straight
I'm
up.
very polite. Like, I'm not gonna be ugly to someone
Okay, I get
who
you.
is
Yeah.
shooting their shot, right? That's
rude.
rude. That's not that's not the energy I want to put out into the world, you know? So he was very polite and I was being polite back, but it just wasn't it. And I'll politely say like, sorry, I'm just not interested. Well, if he's like, do you have a husband? Do you have a man? No, but I appreciate you giving me a compliment. That's nice, but it's just not gonna happen, babe.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't say babe to him though, because now he's like, I still got a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah.
cannot
I'll let
say
you.
at the
I'll
at the end,
let
right?
you just marinate on that chance.
That's not
Yeah.
good, but it's fine. Okay. What do you say to that?
Like she said, the time. Where are we going? Like an idea. You don't have to like specifically say where, but just an idea. And yeah, I mean, simple details.
But
They
as
matter.
detailed as he can be, right?
Yes.
Because I would actually say that women find it much more attractive if a man plans it out to detail. You know, like look,
time,
be ready at this time.
location.
Now, this kind of leads me into: do you rather just meet him there, or will you allow him to pick you up, or how would you feel about it? About that?
If I don't know him and it's the first time, I'll probably meet you there.
Meet you there, yeah.
Just off of past experiences, I'll more than likely meet you there. But if we've been talking and the vibe is good, ooh, I don't know. I mean, my sons live with me, so it's, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, but more than likely, I'll meet you there
Yeah.
just for my own safety.
Okay.
I would say pick up.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, if I know you, like,
Yeah.
you know, we've been talking, like, everything's okay, then yeah. But other than that, I would be like, oh, you can just meet me up here. Or, yeah.
What do you prefer, bro?
I actually prefer to pick them up, and I'll tell you why, right? Because to your point, right? If we've been talking, we've been building up that attraction, right? If the attraction's there and you feel comfortable with me and you trust me enough to say, yeah, I'll allow you to pick me up, right? The reason I say that is because I know what it's going to lead to, in the sense that we're not only are we going out to dinner, but we're having drinks. Now, I'd feel a lot better knowing that I'm taking you home and you're safe, rather than you going on your own in your car and driving under the influence like that.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the times women do catch, they'll take an Uber or whatever the case
Right.
is. I understand that, but I haven't had that scenario where it's like, no, I'll just meet you there. I think it's because of, again, building the attraction more than anything. So
Real quick,
Yeah.
guys, someone said in the chat, they were like, it's not a date if you don't pick her up. What do y'all think?
very true.
That's
I think so.
true.
I think so. Yeah.
That I don't know that I would say I'm kind of on the opposite side of
Yeah.
I'm kind of on her side where I'm okay with her saying like let's just meet there, because for me on my end, once the vibe is so good, once we meet there, that's when as a man I'm already thinking what's next after this.
Second date?
Well, not even second date.
Well,
I'm
no,
thinking,
second date. I was gonna say you could, if it's good, you could pick
Then
me
you
up,
pick me
right?
up, yeah.
Because the last thing I want is this crazy man to know where I live.
And
Well,
but that's
that's
like-
but
Because
You gotta
don't
catch
know,
that
you
before.
don't
You say
know
that.
somebody. You
You
don't
say
know
that.
somebody until you're actually in their presence, you drinking, and then you don't really. Then you get the real vibe, right? Then you
Yeah.
really.
well,
kinda
at
see
that
who
point,
they
I mean,
are.
you can pull away and you can get an Uber. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
you
But
know.
now this person knows where you live. I think it just really
Yeah,
depends
I
on
get
the
it, I get
person.
it.
It's a really of
Absolutely.
a preference thing. But second date, if it's good, all right, come pick me up.
Yeah, I would only say that way. Just meet me there, just because from my end, I know we're completely different. That's why it's good. On my end, I would want to, like, let's say we got to eat. All right, what's next after eat? Let's go chill, have more communication. Okay, if you say yes to that after eating, that lets me know you're getting comfortable. Once I know you're getting comfortable, I know most likely the second date is to come. Now I know on the second date, I'm most likely going to be able to pick you up, because now you realize, okay, he's a lot more trustworthy. He's not crazy. This dude's chilling. All right, cool. I can see what's going after this. But that's why I would say maybe, give them that cushion of comfortability on the first date of like, hey, let's just meet there. Because if you don't like it, what if you don't like it? What if you're on a date, bro, and she just starts telling you, the truth.
I'll get
Yo,
her an
I
Uber.
got this, I got that, I got that. No, what
I'll
I'm
get her an
saying
Uber,
is
send
you're
her
gonna
home.
be like, yo, I'm glad we drove separately, because now I can just leave and get out of this situation.
I'll still get her an Uber and send her home. Yeah,
That's why
and
you
stay
make
out.
like a couple phone calls before. I think that's important.
It's like, no,
Look,
what are you talking
All right,
about?
let's go back into Brian David's question. What was it again?
Damn it. Brian said,
He
what's
said-
more important, the future or the past?
There you go. That's a good question. Yeah, let's go into that.
The future or the past, and meaning between the couple or their past.
Just in general, what do you think is more important?
I think the future is important, right? Because the past is the past. You can't change the past, but you can figure out your future.
Yeah.
So it's really of the other person, right? Are we talking about like the other person's?
No, we're talking.
I think it's
about-
just in
we're
general,
talking-
yourself.
In
Overall.
general, and then
Like
I'm sure I already know how I can tie this in.
I'm
I'm already ready to go.
Yeah.
No, I mean the future is going to be the important, right? Because you can't change the past, like I said.
Yep.
The decisions you've made are what have brought you to the present.
Here.
And so what you do in the future is what you do now.
Can you control the future? Can you
No,
dictate the future?
absolutely not.
I think you can.
I think you can only control the decisions you make leading up to the future, right?
So yeah, exactly. So you can the actions you take right now can
Right.
dictate your
But you
future.
don't know if those actions you take right now, what type of future that's going to lead you to.
I mean, you kind of do.
Yeah, you
I'll
do.
give you just an easy example. It's like, okay, if you want to look a certain way in the gym, your actions of going every single day to the gym is going to accumulate over the next 2 years, where in 2 years later, hey, if I keep going to the gym every day for 2 years, I'm
Yeah.
going to look the way I want to look.
Absolutely.
So you kind of already
That's
know
the goal, but
a
you don't
little
know
bit.
what life is going to throw at you to where
Yeah.
you might not get that body you want because maybe you got into a situation where you can't work out no more.
True.
So it really is how you see it and how you move, and you can just hope for the best. You can only make the decisions that are going to impact you right now and hope that it leads you to the end goal.
But I would also say that your actions right now can, either direct you towards certain certain avenues of your future, right? So if you have like a goal or a vision or whatever the case is, right? If you make the right decisions now, can lead you to that,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So you have control of it,
Yeah.
which I also believe that you have full control of what you think or how you feel and what you think, right? So
1000%.
all that being tied into your actions and what you do now can dictate your future in a sense, right? You might not have the exact picture of it, but you know where it can lead you to. Yeah.
But I
So,
still choose future.
What do you think? Is it future or past is more important?
Future.
Future. Why?
Because, like, you can control your future. I do agree on that. Because every choice you make, you're making it. Like,
Yeah.
it's your decision. So, I think future is important.
Here's a good question.
Go ahead.
What is, I know we all would say we probably don't, but what is one toxic trait that both y'all know you have? If you've done the awareness that you needed to do.
Procrastination. I'm a big
That's
procrastinator.
toxic?
Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be in a relationship. Yeah, definitely.
I guess.
Me, I would say communication.
That's why she didn't say it at the beginning. That makes sense.
But in what sense though? Like,
Like, say if I'm talking to you or, like, you know, I'm starting to get to know you, I don't tell you where I'm going, who I'm with. I just always, like, kept that to myself, you know?
do you expect him to tell you everything?
Not really, but yes.
Oh, heck no.
But, no, listen, wait.
No, there's not
No,
even
but
a
that is-
listen.
No, that's my, like, red flag, whatever. I just like my, like,
Peace.
my own time alone.
Now you know how men feel.
Wait,
Yeah.
these are men that you're talking to, or
No,
like,
just, like, overall.
No, you just said right now that you're talking to.
Like
you
just-
said
No,
like,
like, if I'm talking to...
But
that's
are
what I'm
y'all
saying.
in a-
Yo,
are
if
y'all
you're
in a
like talking to him, you
relationship?
barely
Oh,
met him.
okay.
You know, you're trying to fill out the field a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. If he's worth it out, like, at least...
No, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say it's like this. You meet a guy right now at the gym, and you're like, all right, cool, I got your number. That's you talking to him. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. You're talking to him. You're not dating him. You're not having
just,
sex
like,
with him. You're just
talking.
talking,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're just talking. So
So I don't think it matters, like, for me to tell you what I'm doing,
No.
who I'm with. Until we're, like, actually, like, dating. And okay, then yeah. But...
I would say from a
I think
guy's
it's-
perspective, that would help.
Yeah, if you're
If
being
you tell
transparent.
me all that little stuff, I'll know, hey, okay, that opens me up a little bit to tell you some of the small stuff too. Hey, where you going today? Oh, I'm going to eat with one of my friends. Boom, it's a girl. Boom, cool, cool, cool. If you're telling me, hey, I'm going to go eat with my friend Alberto, now I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going to say I'm eating with Ashley. Just because you tell me, I'm going to tell you to an extent. But when you're like, yeah, I'm going to go eat with my friends, and then you're actually eating with two guys and like another girl, it's like, all right, why
But,
don't you?
okay.
Well,
let me
that's
ask
why
you
it's my
this.
red flag. Because,
Okay,
like, I'm still working on that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. And this is just like y'all don't have like exclusivity together. Y'all are just talking.
Mm-hmm.
My business is none of your business.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what
It's
I said.
okay. I mean,
But
yeah, for
I'm saying
sure.
from a man's point of view,
Yeah.
the more honest you are with the small details, I know you'll be honest with the bigger details.
Okay.
But if you're already, I understand your life is your life.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, if there's no monogamy, and even then, I don't know how true monogamy is nowadays, but I would just say you would still kind of be honest, but not be so honest. Just sometimes girls like to leave out those details, but guys, we care about those details. For us, I would say the past is important. I mean, I feel like your future, I heard this before, never be set on a woman's potential. Because there's a lot of women that are like, I'm going to go do this. And then 2 years goes by, something came up, they dropped out of college.
No, I agree
boom,
with
boom,
that.
boom, boom. Now you're not who I thought you said you were going to be.
Right.
You said you're going to go be a lawyer. Boom, you didn't even do it. Now you're just working at Chick-fil-A. No offense to anybody at Chick-fil-A, but it's that same concept of now you're listening to what she said she was going to be, so she doesn't become that. So for us men, I feel like the past is very important.
The past is important for, we care about a woman's past, right?
Really?
We do.
Yeah,
Whereas women care about a man's future, right? Because you don't want to be with a man who doesn't have a future, who doesn't have a vision and a goal, right? And we don't want to be with a woman who's
an OnlyFans
been
girl or
all
a stripper
promiscuous all her
or-
life. You know what I'm saying?
We don't want that.
We don't want that.
Because your actions showed us.
I think it
What
goes
you-
both ways.
So you're trying to figure out what this woman has going on for herself, like what her past has done to her.
In a
That
sense,
too,
yeah,
yeah.
in a sense, right? Because if if you were to tell me, hey, look, I used to strip or I used to be on OnlyFans or all that case, like, okay, I'm not going to be the only guy who has seen you like that.
Right.
The internet's forever, right? Now, to his point, right, I personally don't really care too much about a woman's future, right? And that kind of ties into that. Because if I'm working towards my goals and my vision and I get where I want to get, right, the lifestyle that I want to live, the person that I'm attracted to, I'm bringing them along for that experience. So it doesn't really matter what you got going on. To me, it's like, hey, look, if I'm attracted to you, the right qualities, the right traits, you make me feel a certain way, that's all I really need to see. If you respect me, cool. You know what I'm saying? But now the lifestyle that I'm trying to live, I want you to be a part of that.
Do her goals matter?
Her goals matter. Yeah, sure. And I would also say that if I am living a certain successful life or whatever the case is, now if she decides, if she doesn't have to work, cool. And if she agrees, hey, I'll be a stay-at-home mom or whatever the case is, great. But if she wants to work, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? But if I can provide that lifestyle, she won't have to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So her goals and vision, I'll support them. Yeah, I'll open up a eyelash studio or eyebrow studio and be losing $30K a month, but she's happy and that's cool because I can afford it. So that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of ties into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say goals do matter to an extent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Real
absolutely.
quick, I got a question in the chat. It says from Bobby Williams. It says, do you think dating apps are actually making it harder for women and men to find meaningful relationships?
I think so.
This is for the ladies.
Who uses dating apps?
I don't know.
nowadays?
Everybody?
Everybody.
64% of the U.S.
you use
population.
dating
one
I
thing.
did for
What'd you
like
use?
a hot second.
Which
Mocha
one?
Space?
Hinge.
Sorry?
Mocha Space?
No.
Welcome
She's
space.
she's
No.
Oh,
No, I was on Hinge for like
Hinge.
a hot second.
For real, I didn't see you on there. No, I'm just playing. I'll just say.
You were too young for me, babe.
Nah, whatever. That's crazy. We're the same age.
You would.
Okay.
I'm just playing.
All right.
I'm just playing. No, I don't want to be your age. No offense, but I like.
Why?
Being,
It's beautiful over here.
I like being. It's like I like living in the moment. So I just want. I like being right here where I'm at. And then as I get older, then I
You'll
get
get
older.
there.
Yeah.
But I just. I like
No,
being
I
in
feel
this
like
moment.
once you hit your 30s, you blossom.
Do you think you blossom when you hit your 30s?
Actually, for men, they blossom, but
Yeah.
for women, they lost their touch.
decline.
No.
a little bit. Why
Look,
do you
look,
say
look.
no?
And the
Why do
reason
you
I say this,
no?
yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely not, because I was married before.
Yeah.
So I got married at 28, and my kids are grown, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know who I was as a woman, like me as a woman, until I hit my 30s.
But why though? Why is it because you were in relationships beforehand?
Because when you're that young, 28, because 28 is young, you want to cater to your husband, you domesticate yourself, you dedicate your life to your family and your kids, and you lose yourself as a woman, right? And a
Yeah.
lot of women, that is the typical
scenario.
yes.
They don't find their identity.
Right. And then once they kind of like, man, I lost myself, you know what I mean? Because, man, I want to get back in the gym, but I have all this, whatever.
Yeah.
And so then you start prioritizing your life, and then you start prioritizing yourself, right? And then it can become a problem because now you stopped doing certain things. So I feel like 30s, you find out who you are, and you start really being like, no, this is who I am as a woman. This is what I want to bring to the table. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to learn. It's not just about y'all anymore. It's what about me?
I feel like that.
Okay. I like that. Okay.
I would
Yeah.
reframe a little bit to that. That's true.
Yeah.
But I would just say the men is when we hit our 30s is when it clicks.
It's our
for
prime
us.
peak years.
Y'all, it should have already clicked when y'all were
No.
like 21, 22.
19 to 25.
Y'all's minds
No.
are more mature. So if y'all's minds are more mature
Not
at a
necessarily.
sooner age,
I think
y'all should
women are
already.
mature to a certain level, but as far as what their value is, I feel like women don't see that until they have developed experiences. When you've gone through experiences in life, that shapes you as a woman. So the experiences I have gone through has shaped me to the woman that I am now, right? Because when you get to a certain age in your 30s, then you start like, let me learn about this. Let me listen to this. Let me read a book. Let me learn about something, right? Let me learn about men. And then you really figure out who you are as a woman.
See, and okay, look, I'll say this real quick. I got on that journey exactly what you just said at the age of 25.
That's amazing.
So what I'm saying is when you say that and you're saying in 30s, I'm like, yo, that's late. And me saying I'm getting on that level at 25 is early.
Well, you have to remember, I'm from a different era than you, right?
Yeah.
So-
not really, to an extent. Y'all are
I'm
the
in a
same
different era
We're all
than
in the
you.
same era. Yeah, we're all in the
Okay.
same
Well,
era.
I'm 32, right? I mean,
It's
I'm
close.
close.
It's all in the same area.
Okay, sure. But in my era, it was like you dedicate yourself to the family,
Which
Yeah.
is good.
right?
That
Because
actually
that's
is
what
good.
you see, that's what you grow up to see, and that's what you're taught, right? And so you kind of like put yourself on the back burner. But then when you kind of come out of yourself and become and you blossom as a woman, sometimes it can be harder on the family.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you feel as if you never really found yourself and then you got married and then once you were in the marriage is kind of when you realized, hey, I don't even know who I am?
No, I think I knew who I was. I think my marriage taught me a lot. I think my marriage made me a beautiful person inside and out. And I'll never regret that experience. But what I will say is that I was on a journey of growth. And it was either you get on the train or you don't.
Yeah,
And we know where the train left, where the train ended,
see,
right?
I know you're like the third or fourth woman that I know that's exactly your same exact scenario. They get with the guy young, they get to 34, 32 and
Well,
they're
my
like,
husband's
yo,
older. My ex-husband was older.
it's the same. I promise you, all three of these girls I'm saying are the same scenario. The husband's older. They get on this growth journey. The man's taking care of everything like he's supposed to. And then y'all want to start hitting the gym, start getting on this growth spurt. And y'all are like, hey, come grow with us. We're like, yo, we're busy after work. We don't really got too much time like that. You're like, y'all
I
have a
think
lot
it
more
really just
time on your
depends on the
hands.
situation. I think it really just depends on the
Four
situation.
different situations the same is, I don't know.
No,
That's
I
a
mean
hard
as far as like their relationship. I
I
think
get what you're saying.
I think it depends on the relationship you have with your significant other and what it all ties into.
Go ahead, Ariel.
Yeah. So when I hear like, oh, you know, we're like you mentioned, blossoming and in our time now, right? I feel that
She for the streets. No, I'm just playing.
I feel that you kind of, in your case, you have to play both roles, both gender roles, right? Because you have kids, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to be in your masculine energy and your feminine energy, right? So you kind of block out a lot of that because you have to play those two roles. Now, if you were to meet somebody that you're truly attracted to and you allow him to be in his masculine, you be in your feminine, I think, you know, that's why we say like, you know, now a woman in their 30s, they're, like you mentioned, they're more experienced. You know, they've been through a lot. I get it. But I feel like a lot of that experience comes with being a little more demanding and being less submissive, right? Women who are single in their 30s, that's what I mean. Now, women who are in relationships in their 30s and they've gone through it all, I mean, they can be submissive because they're still in that relationship.
Right.
But women who are single in their 30s they're not allowing themselves to be feminine. And I think that masculinity really comes out. And I think that's why it's a little bit harder for you to find someone who is of that standard.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, I think it takes a certain man to put a woman in her feminine, right?
Absolutely.
It says my boys are getting cooked.
Who said that?
Roger.
Oh, Roger?
They are. They low-key are.
I am not getting cooked. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I don't even think I'm getting cooked because I'm about to get it spicy right
I'm
now.
listening.
Yeah,
I'm 100% listening.
Not
Yeah.
true.
I need to loosen up, man. I feel. Look, man. No. You know what? I feel. I don't know, man. I feel a little off right now. Here.
Comment right there.
Bobby Williams said.
No. Before that, where he said
Women blossom at 30, but I didn't care what these boys are trying to say. That's true, but
Man, heck no. I don't know about blossoming.
Blossoming.
Maybe mentally. Mentally.
no. But then Bobby Williams also
One more?
mentions like women's frontal lobes develop faster than
Which one's
men's.
They
Exactly.
develop at
That's what they
25.
that's what they
Yeah,
should know when they're younger. Men's develop at a later age.
Exactly. So if
Which
we're
I mean,
ahead of
it
y'all.
is true.
Yeah.
It's true because if you think about it, you know, growing up and going to school, all the girls are always taller than you.
That's that cafeteria food, okay? That's that GMO.
Are you good on drink? You
I'll actually take some more.
yeah.
please.
Okay.
Or if your Jack Dan.
Jack Daniels. There you
Yeah.
go.
I'll tell you when. You're good.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Take notes, guys.
Oh, I don't need
I
to
love
take
that. Who is that?
We are
I
not
love
getting.
that.
We're not getting
I
cooked.
think they need to take notes because I'm for sure not getting cooked right now. This is my
I love
next
the
question
chat.
before we get into it because
I'm
we need to
listening.
get into you because you being quiet over there.
Well,
Real
I'm
quick.
just listening because I feel, and I was telling her about this like on the way over here. I was like, I think I'm gonna ask her questions instead of y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
okay.
more experienced. Like,
And what?
Yeah. And what? Don't you?
what
You,
is-
you
really,
want a
okay.
man's perspective though.
I need to figure this
yeah,
out.
well, yes.
You gotta know the
I
ins and outs,
I
Let me
know,
ask you
right?
but-
this then. Why are you 36 and divorced then?
I won't really speak too much on it because I just out of respect for him. Like,
Absolutely.
we have a really good relationship, and I just think, and I'll never taint on that. I think we just grew apart. Honestly, I think we still have a lot of love for each other. We still talk, and we're still really good friends. But I just think it was just an experience that both of us had to go through. I think he learned a lot. I think I learned a lot. And we just parted ways. And it was very amicable.
What is he? Let me ask you. What does he do for a living?
He's a service technician.
Service technician.
Mm-hmm.
About how much does he make a year? A range.
Well, he makes enough.
Yeah.
So money
That's
was
a good answer.
money was never an issue.
Okay.
But that's not when we met each other. You know, when we met each other, we were both not
Young.
doing shit. You know what I mean? So we really built each other up. And
Would you say that maybe you lost attraction? Is that something that might have happened? No. Okay. No.
So he
No.
still looks fine to you?
I think out of respect for him and his relationship,
Oh,
I
he's in a
think,
relationship.
you know.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think, you know, I
Someone moved on. Okay, got it. Yeah.
I think,
Yeah,
you know,
bro. Yeah. Fuck
Real
you.
quick.
Hey, look.
He's
Fuck
doing fine
healing.
for himself.
Fuck healing. Back in the field tomorrow, bro. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so real quick, your answer is literally what all three of these girls exactly told me. All three of them. Y'all are the three of y'all is the same age. Well, four, you're the fourth. Are all the same age, and y'all all said the exact reason why y'all left y'all's relationships. My bad. Why y'all left y'all's marriages. And it's because the woman is trying to finally grow, finding herself, and because y'all were probably with each other so young. Same thing was the man. They never gave each time. Y'all never had enough time to actually grow on y'all's own, which is kind of like what I was telling her. Is like you'd rather want to be content with yourself, and then he be content with himself, and then y'all come together. But if y'all are trying to grow at the same time, and y'all still have issues to work on individually, it's probably never gonna work.
Well, I'll say this. Marriage is hard, right? And you have to go through the trenches with your significant other, right? You have to, because marriage is supposed to be for life. And I took marriage very seriously. So it wasn't like a one-time scuffle, you know, like, no, like this was a very thought out, like, are we
Like
going to walk
serious?
away from each other because we can't get through this? And unfortunately, that was the ultimate decision, right? Because at the end of the day, your peace over everything.
That's why we were single. Y'all be
Absolutely.
stressing
Hey,
us out,
hey,
yo.
right
Y'all
there
are
with you.
stressful, so stressful.
But
Peace
no.
is so heavy nowadays.
y'all is crazy.
So somebody in the chat wants to know, would you ever take him back?
Oh.
No.
Ooh.
Why not?
So there was for her to say that there's something happened there, right? It's not just a mutual
Yeah, that's
agreement.
What I was gonna say. Whose choice was it to
Yeah,
be like, okay,
100% no.
We probably are not clicking no more.
I'm not going to talk too much about my divorce. But
Yeah.
Okay,
it
that's
was
fine.
amicable, and we walked away from each other. It was fine.
Amicable. I like that. That's a good
Yeah.
word. There we go. What are we
Very
talking
demure.
about? Oh no, we're talking about intelligence.
So
not
wait, all right.
demure.
Let me ask you because, yeah. The last podcast we had, right?
Yeah.
There's a few things you mentioned
Not demure.
about your ex.
I want to hear this.
I want to hear that.
Okay, what
Yeah.
about him?
What happened there?
Things didn't work out.
How long were y'all together?
And you know, He's probably watching this.
Yeah, hey,
So-
no, but it's
Watch
cool.
it. Hey,
It's
put-
all
I know
right.
you're
If you're
keeping
watching,
tabs
put a
on
comment
me.
in
Put a
there.
comment in there and let us know
So-
some stuff so we know she ain't capping.
No,
on
that's
Yeah.
crazy because
I gotta hear
that's really
this.
crazy because
He's gotta
There's
defend
two
himself.
sides. There's
that's
multiple
crazy
sides.
because I had you blocked on Instagram and yet you
Oh.
still found out.
Oh,
about
shit.
this, but that's crazy.
Maybe you're the love of his life.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Baby boy is hurt.
Wait, how did y'all meet?
Spilling tea.
Please
At
don't say
his-
Red River. Please don't say that.
No, wish. No, I'm playing.
It was 01.
nine.
Oh, damn. Okay.
No, actually, we met.
She's actually pretty cool.
Oh my God, where did we meet?
Damn,
I
it was
think
that bad.
was at like a. Okay, the first time we
Seventh
met,
Street.
it
Seventh
was
Street.
no. The first time we met, it was at a graduation party,
Okay.
and I knew him for a while, but obviously, we were just like cool, or whatever. The second time came around, I think we were just like flirting on Snap, so that's how that happened, and yeah.
Had a whole streak going and shit.
A little
How long
streak.
was that streak on
Yeah, like
Snap?
150 days or something.
Something like that.
I remember when that used to be like a big thing. So real
Okay,
quick.
so Alex said in the chat, he said, nobody's watching you, and this is for Lexel, we're watching Low.
Stop.
That's crazy.
Oh, that must be one of
Stop
her
it.
friends or something. Somebody she knows.
I don't know it now.
No,
No,
Alex
you were
Fuentes.
saying
I don't
that
know
was
either.
her.
I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that
It's
is.
okay, we're like 15 subscribers away from 500. So.
Ooh, okay.
If you guys are in the
Nah.
chat
That's
and you're
crazy.
watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and get us to 500.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and subscribe now. I don't know why you're watching and not.
That's
subscribed.
funny. Julio Balance, right? So that's my dad. He said, "You guys do not want me on the show. I'll cook everyone."
Hey,
He's
he
got
ain't
a lot of
talking- he ain't
experience.
talking
You know what? I
heathens
learned a
either.
lot from him. Okay, so back to your story, right?
Okay.
Because you had a lot to say last podcast, but we want to know what happened.
Just things didn't work out.
Is it part of your red flag?
We did do long distance,
Oh, that's why.
so I guess that's another factor that
For
played
sure.
in. So now it's just like I won't do long distance anymore because of that. So yeah.
I wouldn't even do that in the first place.
I mean, we
long
tried
distance,
it. We
right.
did try it, and we did make it work. Communication was there, trust was there, until someone fucked it up, and then.
So say he fucked it up, or was it you? If
Him.
it's you, just
It was
say
him.
it was you. Okay.
And then cheating allegations came, and then it was just.
How old
it
was he
turned-
again? He was what? You said 25, 26?
No.
How old was he?
Oh,
Whoa.
she said
like
23.
23?
23.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's 23 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like 2 years older.
It's pretty good. Here's a good question. Would either of y'all, well, you're a little bit younger, so you'd probably say no to this, but I'm still going to ask. Would either of one of y'all date younger than y'all's age?
No.
Me, no. I have gone on a date with a younger man. Yeah.
How was that experience?
Yeah, how was that?
It was lovely, but
She's trying so hard not to be real.
Yeah.
no, it was lovely, but I just feel like he was on a different path than I was, and I politely told him that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if someone ghosts you, that is some coward ass shit, right?
Oh, 100%.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, 100%.
Hey, trust
I
me,
agree.
We
I
deal
agree.
with this shit all the
I
time.
agree.
We
I
deal with
agree.
that
This
all
goes
the
for
time.
women and men.
Y'all should
okay?
just say, hey,
But
I'm
that's
not
why.
interested.
That's why. Again, I talk about this all the time. But you have to be intentional in how you move, right? So you voice what it is that you're looking for. Now, if it doesn't work out for you, cool. Hey, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, it was
Yeah.
it was a good time. We had a really good time, but I just think that his path was different than mine, and I just politely said, like, "Hey, you're a really great guy. I wish you all the best. I hope we can stay friends."
Friends is crazy.
But
Yeah, that doesn't ever work out.
no,
Yeah.
it probably won't.
Friends with
because-
benefits, maybe.
No,
Yeah, no, that's cool.
no, but it's fine. But I wanted to just be respectful in his feelings too, right? Because he put himself out there and reached out to me, and
How much younger was he? At the time, whatever time this was.
he
Like
was
the
like
age discrepancy.
3 years younger than me.
Yo, you're tripping. I would have gave him a
No,
chance.
it's just
I'm saying if I've heard her situation.
No,
I'm just
you know what?
saying, yo,
Look,
like,
you know-
that's not that big of an age.
You know-
gap.
you know
no,
why?
It's not.
It's
It's,
not.
not. That's why I went on a date with him. But the
Okay.
path was different.
Okay.
I think the path of what he was
the
on.
future.
was different than what I was on.
Yeah, I feel that, you know, women dating someone who's younger, it's like automatically you don't have the same respect for a man that's older. And I'll tell you why,
I see
right?
what you're
Because,
saying,
you know, when you think, you know, in your case, you say 35, right? Or 36? 36? You know, you meet someone at 33 now. You're not, you know, you're kind of thinking, well, okay, he's kind of going through a stage. Automatically, you're probably like, he's probably not in the same level as I am. But you meet a guy who's 39. Okay, I'm saying he's probably has his life together or some. You would expect that without really getting to know the person
Right.
just because he's older. So instantly, I mean, instinct would tell you, this guy is older. He's got more experience than I do, so I can learn something from him. And I think that you would actually allow yourself to be more submissive towards a man that's automatically older without getting to know him. So you would think ahead and be like, no, you would.
Psychologically.
Oh, 100%.
It's all in their mind.
Yeah, for sure.
It's in their mind.
No, for sure.
No, I wouldn't, because I have, and I respect what you're saying, but the men even older than me still don't got their shit together.
But
So-
we're not talking about you knowing the guy or knowing everything about him or anything like that. Say you match with a guy on Hinge, or you meet a person and you know out in the world, right? And so you know that he's 3-4 years older than you.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about him, but your instinct tells you this man probably already has his life together, rather than a man who's younger
No.
than you.
It's the conversation, it's the mentality where he's at, is what's gonna age is
No, age is everything.
Don't say age is a number, because
no
I'm about
age
to.
is
You should have gave
age
me
is not age is not
But
just a number.
I'm talking
but,
about prior to conversation. I'm talking about you just see him and
that's
you
just
know.
that's just attraction.
But exactly.
That's just attraction. But I
Yeah.
can be attracted to a 34-year-old.
But you wouldn't see him the same way as a 39-year-old.
Not necessarily, because it's gonna go towards the conversation. How does he say, "Hey, beautiful," or does he say,
What's up, girl?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up. I ain't saying hey.
Where Melinda
beautiful.
at? Come
Hey,
through.
'cause real quick, saying hey beautiful to me is like you're putting her on a pedestal already.
saying?
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
saying "Hey, beautiful" is so basic and so
You're putting her on a pedestal.
it's so
As a
like,
man.
what are we doing?
That's why I just be like, hey, what's
It depends on the approach, because if you're out in person,
Yeah.
right? It depends on the approach, right? I meet someone at a bar and, you know, I just have I think she's attractive, whatever. We lock eyes from across the bar. I mean, I'm not going to go up to her and tell her, hey, I just want to let you know you're beautiful, right? I'm
I've
just
done
gonna,
that before. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. But the approach is different, right? So it's like, hey, look, I don't want anything in return. I just want to let you know you're very pretty. Have a great rest of your night.
Yeah,
Walk away.
I've done that
That's
before.
respect.
that's
Walk away
yeah.
completely.
Hey, I do that.
She'll
shit,
find you at the
yeah.
end of the night.
I do that shit, but
Yeah.
not at the club though. I just be
At
doing
a bar,
that.
lounge,
I do that
whatever
to
the case
random girls
is.
at the gym. So if I ever told you that, it was just a compliment.
You should never do that.
I was just. No, I've done it before, but even then, actually, one of these girls was like a nurse, and I was like, I'm glad I never got a reply back from this girl.
Yeah.
Literally, she ghosted me. Straight
Why?
ghosted me. No, I don't know.
Because she was a nurse.
I'm pretty sure she was talking to somebody else. I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure.
Oh, a
I'm
lot
pretty
of-
sure, like,
I think
because
so.
because the conversation is like a pretty thick bubble, and then a pretty thick bubble, and then another pretty thick bubble.
Yeah, she was.
And
it
then
was
just
ghosted.
reduced.
Yeah, no, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was ghosted after that. So I was like,
KK.
damn, okay. Like we were both
K.
having
I
a
used
quick
that.
little good
Jesus
conversation.
Yeah.
Like she was sending a good
felt the
paragraph.
energy.
I was feeling a good paragraph, and then it was like, all right, cool. She never replied, so I didn't hit her back
Yeah.
up. Let a week go by, hit her back up, no reply. I'm like,
But I
bet.
think-
And
I think,
still see her
honestly-
at the gym, and I'm like,
Honestly,
bet.
look, I
Didn't
think
talk
it's
to you.
I think for you to be different when it comes to texting or getting to know somebody through a phone, don't text them right away. Call them instead.
Yeah.
Wait a few
Yeah.
days and call them.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and just
Well, this
throw
shit
them
was
off
like
a little
year
bit.
ago,
Yeah.
bro. This is a
Yeah,
year
no, for sure. Okay.
And she's a nurse, so I'm glad I didn't talk to her. She over here trying to smash the
Brian
doctors and
David,
shit.
okay, Brian David said we should bring on Latel's ex on the chat. Like,
Ooh, we should.
get
Who
his
is that?
story.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If you're watching, you
Wait.
should like go in the chat.
Supposedly,
I'm really
you
trying to
follow them, so is even here.
Tell you got to talk your shit right now because we're gonna bring him on and hear the other side.
Yeah, we gotta hear both sides.
That's
you gotta
crazy.
say what it is.
Yeah.
Here's a good question for both y'all. I want to know where you guys think you're gonna be in 3 years, or what is y'all's paths, and for the next 3 years. So you're 21, 24. You're 36. You'll be 39.
Currently I am getting. I do want to get my master's. so I can get my doctorates in PT. I do want to open up my own clinic for athletes.
Okay.
Like a rehab center?
Yes.
Okay.
And training. I don't see myself getting with anyone right now, honestly, or like talking, at least trying, until like someone can like actually meet my level or like, you know, have the same life path, I guess. But other than that, that's how I see myself.
Okay.
3
What
years,
about you?
24.
3 years, I'll probably be, not probably, I will be in my own business with my business partner. Shout out to Carrie. I saw she commented.
Who?
What she said?
Carrie?
What she said?
Carrie?
Look for that, bro. Let's see what she said.
I think you passed it. But we have a membership.
Okay.
So we teach people on how to basically run their businesses. So we're basically digital marketing coaches. So
Nice.
how to run their businesses online and market to gain their audience for clientele. So we'll have that running, be financially free, and then kind of have my Frenchie breeding thing going on because I'm like locked in with it. So
Is the Frenchie breeding thing, is that kind of like a hobby or is that kind of more?
no, that is a full. That is
No,
a
I know you
full-time
can make
thing.
money off it, but I'm saying is like,
What's
is
the
that just another side
Yeah.
hustle just to make money, and once it gets going, it's like boom, boom,
No,
boom?
I don't think it's going to be a side because it's going to be a constant.
What do they go for right now? Like
right
Depending on the
now,
one you want.
depending on the one,
like
that
a
you
like a
want.
blue-eyed,
Bro, that's like 10 bands.
like gray.
10.
That kind of
At
deal.
least 10.
I won't say how much mine is, but
A range. Give us a range.
Enough.
I'm telling you, one dog.
I mean, you're talking a couple of stacks, right?
Oh,
like
no,
you
not
have to
a-
you have to
4 or 5K.
physically carry a gun with you.
Yes,
400K.
bro.
Wait,
Hey, my
what
friend, I
did
know
he
like
say?
What is
2 or
this?
3.
The price is right.
The price is right for sure.
Let me
Hey, shout out to my boy, my neighbor Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy Ben. He's
Ben?
done
done that?
some breedings.
That's cool.
And he's told me some of the prices he's selling these dogs for. Some of the cheaper ones,
Yeah.
like we're saying 3,000 or 4,000. But my other boy, he had bought one. It was like 10,000. And it's like you just said, gray, blue eyes, all that
Oh,
big
beautiful
fatty
dogs,
That's
little
man.
just
meaty
Hell yeah.
dog.
raising the stakes
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, basically a steroid dog.
Let me pivot here for a bit, right? And let me ask, would you, sort of a scenario, right? Would you rather date a man who is loyal, everything you're looking for in a man, but he lacks motivation or to strive more and he makes $35K a year? Or would you rather date a man who makes over 6 figures in that 10% mark, but is occasionally a cheater?
No, I don't put up with cheating.
Okay, actually, well, let's rephrase that. Let's
Go ahead.
say it's not a monogamous relationship. Because cheating is always like the deal breaker for a lot of women, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you cheat, you're done. But now let's say you're getting into a situation where you know it's not monogamous, but you're basically the main thing. And it's
Well,
a little bit different.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's your perspective, right? Like a lot of women will say, well, I'll put up with it. But in the case of, the scenarios, like either you go with the broke dude who's completely loyal, but that's all he's ever going to become. Or you go with a guy who is striving for more,
He's fine.
but he will occasionally cheat.
Wait, both?
Nah. The
Which
one
one's
that,
cute?
the cute, I mean, the cute, what is
They're
it,
both,
35,000?
let's just call it what it is. They're both attractive, but you'd have to turn the eye every so often.
With the guy that makes more money.
Mm-hmm. There's no in between.
You go first.
She got to marinate on it. She got to marinate on it.
Baby, neither.
Neither?
I'm
Dang.
gonna choose my piece every single day.
No. Wait. Hold up. The question is, you gotta pick one.
I have to pick one.
Pick one.
I'm
She's
gonna pick
saying
me.
neutral.
I'm gonna pick me.
Me too.
Absolutely, because ain't no man about to make me one always motivate him. And you can't find the motivation. What are we doing?
Let me ask you this: do you ever want to be in a relationship again and be in your full feminine energy and,
Yeah,
and allow a man
you're
to be
giving,
masculine?
You're giving very,
You're
very
giving 100%
masculine vibes,
masculine vibes
super
right now.
masculine vibes, like superwoman masculine right now.
No, let's talk
I
about
think,
it. Go ahead.
What I'm giving is grown woman vibes.
That
right?
sounds like masculine,
Masculine energy
demanding
for
vibes.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. But that's why If you're gonna put me in my feminine era, then put me in.
So
Well, I put you into scenarios,
Yeah,
though.
them dogs gotta go.
Yeah.
The marketing gotta go, and you gonna do what you gotta do.
So-
All the extra stuff.
So
gotta go.
so okay, so you'd go what? What would you choose? The broke dude or the dude that's making enough, but again, occasionally
The one
cheats?
who's cuter.
They're both attractive. Let's put it that they're both attractive. Okay,
Same
to
guy,
your
two
liking,
different
whatever
worlds.
whatever it is. But both scenarios are different. You got homeboy in low income, or you got the 10%.
It's like asking you want the trash pussy or the smelly pussy. Like
No, I mean, what? No, that's
that-
the
wait,
same
is
thing.
that-
That's the same
no,
thing. Yo, because
no.
trash
Oh, yeah.
and stank is the
no,
same.
Can-
it's
can of
not.
sardines.
It could be trash or it could smell.
No,
Like,
if it smells, it's probably still gonna be trash.
You're giving me two shitty options and telling me to pick one.
They're really
Well,
not
I'm
I'm
shitty
gonna
options.
No,
say
man, hey.
I'd rather
Look,
not do neither.
Answer the question. Low income or buddy that's making enough. He's making more than enough. But again, you have to turn the eye.
I have to turn the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I kind of divert?
Well, let's see what you got.
Sure.
Okay. The guy that is ambitious, right? Whatever, right? He wants to cheat. So are we in an open relationship?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
you're
no,
not-
no,
you-
no,
oh,
no,
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 no.
no,
Cheat back.
no.
See,
Because
cheat
a
back is
man's no, hold on.
crazy.
A man's infidelity and a woman's infidelity is completely
Yeah,
different.
completely.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
You think
100%.
it's the same?
No, I think cheating is cheating.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I mean, well, cheating is cheating if you're in a
Cheating is
monogamous
cheating.
relationship. Then yes.
Yeah, cheating
Yeah.
is cheating, right?
But this is not a
Yeah,
monogamous.
this is not
relationship.
monogamous
This is
relationship. This is
yeah.
what we just explained. to you.
I can't give y'all an answer.
Here, look, okay.
I
Here's the
know
better
y'all
scenario.
should
Here's the
do
better
the
scenario.
test.
I think
Yeah,
here's the
what
better
do y'all
scenario.
think?
Here it goes. If
They're
you-
avoiding the question 100%.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'm not
Exactly.
Avoiding the
I
question.
gave my question. I
here's-
gave my answer.
I think this is where it's at. All right. Regardless of the guy you choose, you're going to get cheated on. So would you rather get cheated on by a little brokey or Mr. Richie?
Babe, I'd rather stay in the
Oh,
house.
here we go.
And not
you
worry
got-
about
That's
the
giving-
one
that's giving
cuter.
masculine.
The
Yeah,
one
let's
that's cuter.
worry about
straight
They're
That's
both
good.
attractive
No,
though.
I don't
Yes.
think
Like
I-
equally. You know what I'm saying?
How?
I don't know. You imagine
I don't know
that.
who you
But,
think is fine, but,
again,
I can't
look,
even-
homeboy's super loyal, everything you ever wanted in a man,
Mm-hmm.
but is never gonna cross over that barrier
They
of,
just
of
want us to say the one
that
has the
bracket.
money, right?
No, I just don't know.
No, I
don't know
just
what you're
genuinely
gonna
wanna
pick.
know.
Yeah, we just want her to say an answer. She's like, I'm picking me.
Or
That's
does a-
not the
or,
answer.
you
It's
know,
like,
does-
it's like true or false. You only
does-
got one of the answers. It's one of the.
does a lifestyle matter to you or does it not?
I think it does.
Okay, so you'd go for the 10%. Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just cheat back whenever he cheats.
Damn, that's wild. But y'all are not monogamous, so
Yeah.
he ain't cheating.
But
Yep.
you just said that he's not loyal.
I said y'all are not monogamous.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So that
Doesn't mean
means
he ain't loyal. Okay, men show their loyalty with providing.
you're taking a chance, right? You're taking a chance on that 10% dude.
Yes, that's that
Wait,
is
wait,
exactly
wait.
how men show
I
their loyalty.
agree. Women show their love based on how attractive they are to a man. Attracted to a man.
Submissiveness.
But a man shows love based on their hard work. Can you agree?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so would you
You can
I
agree.
think, I think
Yeah,
a
you can.
man, I think a man providing, I think a man nurturing his relationship. You should never stop dating your woman
I get you on that. Taking her on
Okay,
dates.
The
so-
attraction never, yeah, you're right.
because one, you should always keep it spicy.
Mm-hmm.
You should, and because how y'all gonna fall out? You should.
Threesomes. You gotta keep it
If
spicy.
the
with
woman-
Somebody,
if
okay,
the
hold on.
woman-
Somebody said, you saying men show loyalty by providing?
It's fucking wild. And I think that is.
It's not wild.
It's
It's,
not
not,
wild.
because
It's literally
And,
not.
and okay, going back to the point I mentioned, right? A man's infidelity to a woman's infidelity is completely different. And I'll tell you why, right? Because a man's infidelity is not based on emotion.
Right.
Okay, right? We can
Yes.
look. We can look at
It's
somebody and
random,
say
it's spontaneous,
absolutely.
it's
But
improv.
women,
Yeah.
women can't. Women won't sleep with a man they're not attracted to.
I mean,
Right?
That's not always the case.
Okay,
He's
so
the
you've
OnlyFans
slept with somebody
No,
who's
no, no,
you're not
that's
attracted
not always
to.
the case.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I can say I've dated people that weren't super attractive.
Oh,
Because,
and then his intelligence is what made you attracted to him.
Ah,
Yeah.
his intellect.
Person that-
because you can have
Ah.
a great personality.
So you saying
But
you
have
would-
a-
but
Well,
wait,
they're
but wait,
still gonna
it did.
cheat.
But even then, it still didn't work.
exactly.
That's why I go for
Well,
this.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Ain't no sure.
So I think it was a little bit more than that.
It did work out.
Okay, yeah.
That's usually what happens. If the woman's likes you mentally, she probably isn't gonna be fully attracted to you
That's
physically.
not true. The attraction
I
grows.
understand
The
it grows
attraction
over time,
grows
but
as
Women-
the
women-
relationship grows.
Okay, but women are attracted to what, again, kind of go using the analogy. Women are attracted to what they hear. Men are attracted
what they
to what they see, right?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
But as a woman, you gotta differentiate the bullshit between the real shit.
It ain't that hard.
It ain't that hard. But some people can get it confused with, oh my God, he really likes me. Like, oh my God.
A
Like,
damn
no.
good man knows how to hide that, right? Because they either study stoicism, they know how to study
But
persuasion,
you gotta
manipulating.
remember, that's not
Yeah,
gonna be every man.
yeah.
Every man's not gonna
Yeah, a lot of men
carry
suck.
themselves that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of men that suck. I
Yeah,
promise.
no,
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of less masculine men
Hey,
in the
I
world.
heard this narrative. I feel like this is actually kind of true. It said that a lot of men that don't cheat on their woman are the ones that are jacking off to, corn and stuff
Oh, for
like
sure.
that because they're finding another way to put what they desire into like reality.
Well, it's kind of their
They're-
validation,
yeah,
right?
They're moving it somewhere else.
But,
Okay, can-
but
instead of cheating.
So
okay, go ahead.
is this where the lack of communication comes into play?
Not necessarily.
Not communicating with your wife
No,
or your
because-
significant other what you are missing in that area.
I would say no because regardless, a man is going to be attracted to multiple different
Oh,
women.
for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Oh, for sure.
Us not being able
That's why I'll be
to
single forever.
deal with that attraction and just having to like go somewhere else and like it sounds so bad, but we get tired of the same thing.
Okay,
We-
so
we
then
do.
you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Well, let me kind of hold on. Let me
You
input this.
shouldn't.
Let me put this into perspective, right? Because I understand what you're saying, right? And I feel that not every man moves that way, right? Because a man needs to understand how to feel fulfilled to just chasing the perfection, right? We talked about this last podcast, but a man who is truly connected within himself, aligned with himself, and saying, "Hey, look, anything that I'm attracted to and I'm happy with, that's fulfillment, right? Like I'm good with that." Whereas a man who's chasing that perfection is always going to chase the next big thing,
Right.
right?
Right.
And so they're never fully satisfied. I could be dating a very attractive girl who works out, whose body's banging. But if I'm chasing perfection, I'm always going to find someone who's going to be more attractive than
You're
that
always
person.
going to be wondering if the grass is
Yes.
greener on the other side.
Which,
Because they're lustful.
yeah.
It is a green on the
Lustful
other
men
side.
never get
A lot of the times it is.
It is.
It depends on the relationship,
I was
but
in two situations where I promise you the grass.
The grass is greener where you water it.
100%.
I like that too.
Very
But
nice,
it
yeah.
is greener on the other side. Too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep starting over and over with new people, by all means, go
But
ahead.
but do you
Go ahead.
okay, but at the same time, like you turning an eye, right, and saying, "Hey, look, I do want to be with that 10% man," right? You're avoiding that cycle yourself as a woman because you're going to run into the same problem if you're chasing that standard.
It's
No,
because
100%.
No, because my respect and my value is worth more than the disrespect, right? And because if you're going to disrespect me as the woman that's loyal to you, and it's like, this is my man, and then I have another woman that's like, that ain't your man. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What if she says it is your man and she was just, trying to piece?
Listen, SZA, go sit down. Absolutely.
He is sitting down though. Cooked. Nah, he didn't get cooked. He didn't get cooked.
That was
We are
good
not
slice.
getting cooked on this podcast, right?
They are.
We done gave her a
Yeah.
slice.
Oh no, 100% we're
No,
not.
They are.
that's
No.
just y'all's confidence. They want
Yeah.
to instill in y'all. Real quick, hey Raj, can you read Bobby's right there?
Okay.
No, you had it. Go back 3 more down. That one right there. Yeah, that
Alright,
one.
it says a man is loyal to whoever he wants to be loyal to. It's the woman that should make it be worth loyal.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
There you
Because
go. Shout out to Bobby. Bobby Williams.
That's
Right?
Inspector
There you go,
Montana.
baby.
Hold on. All right. So check this out, right? Check this out. Look, this is why I feel that a lot more men
I got enough,
are
bro. I'm ready.
are afraid to commit, right? Because there's a lot in play. There's a lot of risk for a man. And I'm talking about the 10%. I'm not talking about the low income dudes, all right? Because they ain't got shit to lose. But I'm talking about the 10%, right? So this is why they don't want to commit, go into marriage, because a lot of the times what happens in a marriage, you get the divorce.
Yeah.
A lot of the, everything that you own now officially becomes half for your spouse, right? And so now, it's based on, so the man carries a lot of the weight in the sense that I can provide so much value. But what can you tell me as a woman, as in what do you bring to the table that maybe another woman can't bring in, right? So that's a question that a lot of women can't answer. If you go on a date, you ask a woman, what do you bring to the table? What do they tell you? Oh, I can cook, I can clean, I can do this and that. Okay, great, cool, that's cool, but I can find that somewhere else.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So, okay, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and this leads me into my question. As a woman, what do you both bring to the table?
I think if you could roll the clip from last podcast,
And then we rerun it.
what I said. No, like
You should remember if it's what you said, because you know you stand on business right now.
Yeah.
You stand on
some
business.
business.
Like I said last podcast, what makes a house a home?
A man being happy.
Facts. I could agree to that. If
Yeah,
a man ain't
because-
happy, it's gonna feel like it's hell.
100%.
Okay, let me ask you
I
this.
could say it goes both ways as a woman as
Yeah.
well. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It goes both ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
It goes both ways because it goes back to communication. But where does it start? A woman has to be submissive, so she has to cater to her man, make him happy. If she makes him happy, guess what he's gonna do? Make her happy in return.
But how does she become submissive?
What you mean? We
By
just
being
talked
masculine
about how
traits.
you make a house a home. So if you're in the house that he said, "Hey, come on, move in with,"
Right.
boom. So, okay, now it's your turn to make it the house. Make it
Yes,
feel
it
like
was
it's a
like-
home.
Sure.
So now I'm providing for you. I'll give you a roof over your head. Oh, I can do that on my own. Men don't care about you doing that on your own. We really don't. Okay, you're Miss Boss Bitch, independent,
But you
do.
should
Okay,
care.
cool. No,
But you should
we
care.
shouldn't. Like it goes. Like I'm saying again, majority of girls we know they can provide for themselves. But when your actions are, I'm this masculine, independent girl, that turns the men off that you really want to attract.
Well, what it's doing, it's moving the men that can handle me out the way for the men that can handle me.
Yeah, then where are you gonna find the men that can handle you?
They gonna pop in because they pop
They
in.
not gonna
But
pop in.
you know-
It goes
you know-
back to your
Yeah,
actions.
But here's
it
the
goes
thing.
back to your
No, 'cause there's
actions.
Let me kind of go off of that, right?
Yeah.
A man who is successful, who's built his way into the current situation as he's in, right? He's built his way up. A man shouldn't have to handle a woman. And this is why, again, we choose women who are more in their feminine,
Right.
because we want to feel like we're in full control of our masculine energy, right?
absolutely.
We want to feel like, hey, look, you trust us. You are comfortable enough to say, hey, look, this man is going to lead us in the right direction, right?
Right.
Without you having to question what it is, my decision making, any of that, right? If I feel that way, 100%,
But
I'm
babe,
in.
all that's earned. All of that is earned.
Oh no, I look, hold on. Actually, I understand. It's earned,
Right.
and you will feel that probably within the first 3 dates,
Right.
4 dates.
If you
Okay,
put off the vibes,
Yeah.
you put, yeah, right?
because I can agree with that, because there are some guys who are
But-
they have
They're not.
They're deceptive.
deceptive intentions, right?
Yeah, they
that's
don't
what I
have
meant
the
to
right
say. They don't have the right intentions, right? They're not straightforward from the start, and they'll lie their way into a position.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would also argue that the reason they do that is because women can't handle the truth. But hey,
Women
it is what it
can't
is,
handle the
right?
truth.
And so,
They can't.
you know, if a man's truly moving intentional and you see those traits, then yeah, it would make sense, right? Where you would quote unquote be more submissive and being in your feminine. Again, that depends on the man and how they display themselves.
1,000%. I 1,000% agree with you. But that's earned, right? You can't expect me to be submissive to you. I don't even know you. Like, this is our first date. This is our second date. I'm going to be on my P's and Q's because my time is valuable, right? So if I'm giving you my time and you're giving me your time, it's respected mutually, right? But if you are not respecting it, or you're coming off on some like riffraff shit, then you're gonna get a
Hey,
different.
shout out to Riff Raff.
Yeah,
You're
Riff
gonna
Raff,
get,
Riff Raff,
cool.
you're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a different side, as every woman should pick and choose which side they want to be. If they want to be feminine because they put them in that feminine energy, then be that.
Would you rather be in your full
I would
feminine?
love to be in my full
Okay.
feminine. And I
Cool.
am
Yeah.
in my full feminine. But when I got to be masculine because I stand on values, I stand on me, then yeah.
But you have to no. But you have to no. Hold on. Hold up. No, but there's a reason. There's a reason why she's also her masculine, right? We go back into she has children, right?
Yeah.
She has to play both roles, so
she's
she's not just
fully in
gonna.
her
Well,
fat
I don't
and
have to play
masculine.
both
No,
roles.
but she has-
But I have played both roles.
No, she has to because
Right now you're playing masculine.
Right now,
Hold on.
I'm giving you my answers, and you're taking them as masculine.
No,
I'm
no,
giving,
I'm going
I'm
off the
giving you my
actions.
honest truth.
because look,
No,
I can
I'm not even
understand
saying it
this.
in a bad way.
I can understand this, right? Because she's not just going to meet somebody and automatically have them step into their masculine because she has children. In the sense that, you know what I'm saying, she has to play both those roles because she can't trust in a guy who she just met to step into that role.
I understand that.
And so earning that role is you know what I'm saying, it's important because if he does earn the role, obviously he knows what he's getting himself into in the sense that you have children, right? And he has to step into that.
Right,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah, so I completely understand that, right?
I'm
and so
just saying she's in her masculine.
whereas
right
let me
now.
kind of no 100% she's giving that off.
Yeah,
But
for
whereas
sure.
as Lisette here, let me tell you. So as
Not even-
you
Well, what's my name?
Lixette. No, what is it? What is it? Not wasn't it
Thank you for having me.
Lixelle.
Hey,
My
it's
bad.
so hard. It is hard to say.
Lixelle.
It
It
is
is.
hard to say. It
I keep
is.
forgetting the X.
Trust me, it
Lixelle.
is.
Okay.
That's
Whereas Lixelle, you don't have kids.
I don't.
So you would automatically step into that feminine role if you meet a true masculine man.
Yeah, if he
Correct?
was attractive, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and you see all the traits, and okay, yeah. So
pick
that-
the rich dude from the beginning.
She would 100% pick the rich
Yeah,
dude. No,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I just feel like you might not because you have kids right now, and that's where I understand. Since you have kids, you have this thing that you have to protect. So right now,
Yeah,
since you
absolutely.
are separated and you're not married with him, you are in your masculine energy. Yeah, you want to be in your feminine, but you are in your masculine because you're providing, taking care of the kids, coming back home, being feminine, etc. I know it goes back and forth, but like you said, you want to be in your full feminine. So right now, since you're in your masculine,
Yeah.
you're tearing away the men that you might actually want. And I understand, like you're saying, that if I just whatever time goes by, the right man will come into my life. Well, the right man is not going to come around because all we're doing is going off your actions that we continuously see. So let me.
that's
I'm just going to give you a
okay.
scenario. Let's just back it up. Let's say I'm 40 right now, sitting right here. I would be like, I don't know if I want to talk to her because she seems so masculine. But if I can see more of this feminine in you and you can bring it out to me on a second date or a first date, then I can say, you know what, I'm going to put a lot of that to the side and I can understand where you're coming from. But that's because I'm sitting right here in this situation. If we're just walking in the store and I can just see how you're acting and your actions are, I know you're in your masculine energy, especially if I walk up to you with your two boys at Target and you're like, yeah, I'm divorced. I'm going to be like, okay, right now you're in your masculine energy because you're having to provide and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So that's the actions I'm seeing. But on the date is where it's going to defer. But how many things are going to get to that date? Because like you said before, you'll go on a date, but he might not be what you want him to be attraction-wise or whatever it is. So you're already deterring away the guys you want to talk to because you're so masculine. And I can guarantee you, I'm telling you, me and
But
him
I
can
think-
feel the vibe of
yeah, no,
masculine-
100%, 100%.
masculinity came into the room as soon as
100%.
I was like, damn,
But
there's two guys in
let me-
here and then she's here. I'm like, damn.
Let me kind of put this let me put this into perspective, right? Because if she's truly attracted to a man, she's folding 100%.
Yeah, she's gonna start folding like
For
hey,
sure.
I can
All
make
that
this
masculine shit is out the
accommodation.
window.
I could do this. I could do that
Yeah.
for you. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Because what's it
now-
gonna look like if I'm folding for everybody?
It's not about folding for
No,
everybody.
it
It's just
is.
about.
It is.
No, but
It
it's the
is.
energy that you can give off, and you can
Sure.
feel like, okay, hey, maybe
Hey,
I
I
should
give
be
the
a little.
energy off to the right people. And
I
that's
get what
all
you're saying.
And that's
Hey,
and
I'm
I
not
never
saying
look
anything
and I
bad.
never look for it, right? Because what's meant for me is gonna come to me. I don't chase nothing. I attract it.
Oh, wait. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. All right. It's good that you brought that up,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you feel that it's more okay, so this is kind of my perspective, right? I feel that a man or a woman should be more attracted to the man than a man should be attracted to the woman.
Factual, no capsule
I think there's got to be some type of level of attraction.
from both sides.
I feel like obviously you got to feel some type of attraction physically,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Because that's the initial meet. Like, oh, he's kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then she might not be everything. He might not be everything. But once they speak, it's going to determine everything.
To an extent, yeah,
Sure.
I'd say.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Whether it be personality, oh, she funny, or he funny, he's making me laugh. Oh, I actually find that really attractive. Oh, he's got goals. I actually really like that. That's what I'm into. That should all play a part.
Why does that sound like us?
But okay, let's kind of
What's up,
let's
man?
let's kind of put into that perspective, right? Where it's like, again, kind of going back into the question. So you feel that you should be more attracted to the man than he should be attracted to you, right? It's not the same level of attraction. Sure, you're still very well attracted to one another,
I mean, I
but
would love for a man to be attracted to me, right?
but you should be more attracted to him.
I mean, you have to be equally,
Yeah.
right?
No.
no.
You have to be equally.
Oh no.
Because if someone's not as attracted to, if y'all are not equally attracted, then it's,
You know, a lot
how
of
does that build?
that word is thrown out a lot.
What,
Equal,
attractive? Oh,
equal, right? And it's not. We're not. Men and women are not equal.
Oh, we're not.
What I say?
I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Men and women are not equal. And I'll tell you. Hold on. I will tell you. I will tell you why. Right? Because if you're equal, then why are you together? Right? Because someone has to be able to kind of take control.
What is your man
Right?
going to teach you if y'all are the same? If y'all are
Exactly.
the same level of IQ, what is your man going to teach you?
No, it's not.
Nothing.
It's not about being okay. Okay, if you are same level of IQ, y'all are some smart ass
Smart
motherfuckers.
ass.
No, you don't
Right.
know. You could be a IQ
Okay,
of 90.
well then maybe y'all are
Yeah.
That
some
ain't nothing.
dumbass motherfuckers.
There you go. See what I'm saying?
But
So
y'all are equals.
that's not good.
That's
That's not
not-
good.
Okay, but no matter. So you're okay.
No, you got to go like it's got to be like this.
I get what you're saying. Yes, there's not going to be equality in every aspect of a man and a woman, right? But equal as in what perspective?
It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad, but
Go
I'll
ahead.
say
Go
it.
ahead.
A man should the man that you should theoretically want should be better than you. He should be smarter than you.
100%.
He should be able. He
In a
should be
way.
physically better than you.
100%.
He should, because now your man is able to teach you things, and you can grow, which is what you want your man to do with you. Grow together. Hey, baby girl, do this. You should do this. If you do this, you're gonna do this, and boom, boom, boom. You're like, okay, thanks. I never thought
then
about
you're
it that
just-
way.
okay,
No,
so-
you're putting your girl on, taking her to the next level because you're already up here. But let's say you're up here, and that guy's 33.
You're
he's
walk-
down here.
you're
So
walking
it's
all
like,
over him.
It's too far. You're walking
Yeah.
all over.
You're
him.
walking all over him.
Exactly.
It's
So
a-
if your man is on the
experience.
next, no,
You're
it-
talking about experience.
not even experience. It's all about the knowledge and everything that comes with experience. But it's not even necessarily experience itself because you can go through. It's called wisdom. Going
Yeah.
through things
Right.
without actually having to physically go through them.
Right.
Or
And
read a
you
story.
develop wisdom
Don't do
through
this.
experience.
It's
Not-
no wait. It's
you don't even
actually
have to do
it's
that.
actually you as a woman allowing a man to lead you.
Lead me, babe.
How are
Lead
we
me.
gonna lead you if we're equal?
Exactly.
If you got 100 and I got 100, how am I leading you? We're the
You're not-
same.
you're not-
We know
you're
all
not
the
allowing
same
to lead you.
information. We got the same
100%.
car.
No, you're okay. So then you're talking about a twin, right? You can't.
No,
you're not.
But
gonna
that's
equal.
equality.
That's
That's
equal.
what it
You're not
is.
Twins, right?
But you just said
Lock in,
equal.
twin.
You can. You could easily be compatible, right?
Okay, but compatible
Compatible
is not equal though.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what
God
you're saying,
damn.
and I respect what you're saying, right? Y'all should be each able to teach each other something.
That's a hard
But you're setting the man up higher than the woman, right?
I don't know too many women
Wait,
that have actually taught me something.
Well,
Like
you're
actually,
dealing with
Looking in the wrong
no,
way.
not it's not even. I don't even think it has to do with the women.
does.
Listen, a lot of these girls that I talk to, I'm not even dealing with them. I'm just having conversations. So the fact that I'm listening to them is more of just the extra confirmation of what I'm already thinking.
Okay, so
If that makes sense. Which I already know what it is. It's just like, okay, if 3 women tell me the same exact answer that I'm looking for, it's like, okay, I already know what's exactly
I
the
think it's gonna have to deal with perspective and life experiences with the type of women that you deal with.
You know what? I like her. She's like attacking y'all.
No, I'm not attacking.
No. I don't feel attacked at all.
attacked
No,
at
I don't feel
all.
attacked at all. No, you know what? This is conversation.
It's good.
This is
really
open
good.
discussions, right?
This is open discussion.
We're talking
I'm an
shit.
Open
I'm too
discussion.
young for this.
You're not. Hey, see, this is why
talking
you need
shit.
this is why you need
Yeah.
an older man in your life right now.
Yeah.
If you're 30, 30 and up.
Oh no,
I'm 30.
Whoa,
No, I'm 32.
Whoa, come back down a little bit. 21 to 30 is a big gap, Shawty. You gonna have to come
Like
back down to like
25.
26.
Is that your
26.
ideal
So
gap?
young, to
Is
be
that what it
honest.
is?
Yeah.
That's your ideal gap? Okay.
No, at 21 you need about a little 27. 6 years.
I would actually, so like for me, for example, I'm 32 now, right? I've dated even to 21, which is crazy, but not really, actually.
It's not. That's
No, not at
normal,
all,
though.
because homegirl was
That is
fully.
Your
normal.
experience like with dating a younger woman.
Oh,
Very
she's.
submissive.
Oh, I asked her. She asked me how many kids do I want to have. I told her 12. She's like, oh, well, we could start now. She's 21.
Popping them out.
You-
Submissive.
yeah, that's the experience.
actions.
Submissiveness,
The
absolutely.
actions,
And then
the
this is
words.
kind of like brings me into the reason why a lot of the 10% or even 1% of men in the world or in the US usually go for younger women because they're less experienced for one. So
Which men love less experienced women.
Less experienced.
And real quick, sorry
That's
to cut you off,
crazy.
bro. Melinda says we're older and more experienced. Yeah, Melinda, sorry, we don't like that. The men you guys probably want, we do not like that. We don't like that you have a lot of experience. If you got a lot of miles on that car, shawty, we don't want that. We do not want it. I'm just being realistic.
Hold on, I can argue to that.
I'm sorry.
I can argue to that.
yeah, go
I
ahead.
think you're saying miles as in what?
Body
Being
count.
Everything.
Body count.
Experience. It's like we said.
Yeah, a flight
if
to
if
Dubai or
if
Miami.
if
You
you're
ain't go
going
by
on
yourself.
All these kinds of things. You got this. You got that. Men taking you here. Men taking you here. It's like, what else can I provide to you that you haven't already done? Then it's like, okay, yeah, I don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah,
You've
what
done
can I
everything that
show
we
you? What can
even
I
go
teach
Well,
you?
do.
I think that's a certain type of woman that you're talking about, right?
No, that's a lot of these women. Like legit.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not getting flew out to Miami and Dubai.
It's 'cause
So
you're
I
so
think it's
nasty.
You trying to?
Yeah, you
No,
trying to go?
bye. Why are you gonna take me?
Hell yeah, let's go to
we
Miami.
set it
Yeah,
up, we all go.
You about it? Let's go.
Field trip.
Field trip is straight.
No, but I think you're that's a specific type of woman. I think it's a specific type of woman.
Are you
that
saying
you're
like
talking-
materialistic women?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because they're there. Absolutely,
There's
they're
a lot
there.
of them. I could see that.
There is girls that their main mission is just to find
Yeah,
a
just to get
provider.
money.
That's
somebody
Yeah.
promiscuous women, right? 304s,
Yeah.
right?
That's my next
Yeah.
question. Do you have promiscuous friends?
Do I? No, all my friends are married.
Ooh.
Um,
So would
or
you
in
be considered the promiscuous friend?
babe, I stay in the house.
Hey, all the girls say that they stay in the house, except for her. She going to Red River.
Do you have? No, she has promiscuous women. Promiscuous
Single.
friends.
Promiscuous friends.
Yeah, no, 100% she does. No, 100% she does.
I don't know. I
Pull
don't
up to
know.
Red River.
I don't know.
Yo, someone said dude shot a shot at low.
Hey, we got to keep that low.
Hey,
Yo, don't
man,
even say that.
you
Don't
miss
even
all
say
the
that.
shots you don't take, right?
There you go.
Facts.
Yeah,
Hey,
facts.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo.
Hey, but he's younger than you. What happened to that?
Yeah, what happened to
It's a
that?
food trip.
But hey, I carry
told
carry
you,
masculine energy. That's what it
told
is.
you.
I told you.
I'm trying to listen. Say it again.
Yes, I'll say it
Boy,
again.
trying to be slick.
I'll say it again. It's not the age; it's the mentality.
Yeah.
We're on
That's
two
good.
different paths.
That's right.
You're right. I tell a
That's
lot of
right.
older women that same thing.
Tell me.
Trust me.
Tell me.
Hey, trust me. I tell a lot of older women that.
Done.
And it'd be done after that. Once, hey, I'll tell you this: the women I've talked to that were married are all over 36, and they all would
Where do you
say
meet
that.
them?
Why are you
I'm not
talking
gonna
to
tell you that.
married woman?
I said they were not married no more. I said all three of them are not married no more.
What's older to you?
Older is older than me. Older. If you're over 30, you're older than me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we never even talked about how old I am, so we'll get to all that later. But it's that same scenario. All these women have said, I can. That's why they even allow me to talk to them, is because they're like, I can tell your mentality is not very immature, and that's why they're even able to confide and open up about these situations, is because
And have an
they
open
can.
discussion with you.
Yes, exactly. At wherever
Killer.
wherever I meet these girls, and they talk about this stuff, and they're so open about it because they can understand my mentality is a lot more further than other guys my age. You could say different. That would be part of it probably, but I can't tell you why they like. I mean, I can tell you, but I'm gonna keep that to the side. But hey, let's
So-
take this shot. Let's take this shot. Let's take this
I
shot.
think it's the shots talking. I think you should.
No,
listen.
hey, you know what?
I promise you, I'm not capping.
Nah, you know-
Okay, no, for sure.
What are you good on?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, cool.
shot.
None
I'm
of
great.
this.
Oh, I can see.
Hey, Rod, you didn't even get one this time, bro.
Hey, yo, wait. Hey, hey, shout out to Greg, right?
Producers, yes, sir.
Hey, to the producers, man. Shout out.
And my boy Raj.
Hey,
shout
Greg,
out to,
you want a shot or nah?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, let's
he
do it.
tried
Hey,
to
bring
one.
get him
Go
a
ahead
cup.
and say sure,
Get him a
bro.
cup.
It's already, you're gonna
You
get
go
one.
around this way.
Wait, can you
Raj,
see
you want
who's
one
not
too,
watching this?
Just one?
Yeah, they can see it. We can.
Oh.
Raj, you want one?
I'll indulge in one.
Yes, sir. Sounds great. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah, shout out to the production.
What's up, man?
team, my
Hey,
boy. Chilling,
welcome
bro.
in, brother. Hell yeah.
How you doing?
All
Don't
right.
he look like your brother? No, I'm just like.
Nah. Inspector Montana. Yeah.
Real quick,
All right, no, give me that
No,
cup.
mine's good, bro.
This cup right here, bro.
Guys, if you want to cop this shirt,
It's a
Okay.
quick little
quick plug in right here, right here.
But with the
Unsponsored,
no, I
bro. Look at this.
Hey, this
Okay.
is he's probably only taking one. Pour a little
No,
sponsor
that's
right
his.
here.
That
pour
Rogers is over here.
Okay, give that to Raj.
You know how
Can y'all pull
Roger.
up to Red River?
Okay, I bet.
Y'all pull up to Red River after this.
We ain't going no Red River, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Roger.
You need a chaser, bro?
Yeah, I'll get a little squirt in it.
Oh, no, bro. You can have the Sprite. It's okay. It's yours.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
So
Cheers to an open
to
conversation.
proper gender roles
And have
in a
an
relationship.
Open conversation.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
To me going to Red River.
Fuck, Nick. Fuck. Jeez. That's 304 activity right there.
That's crazy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We did that in a clip.
Hey, I'm so young.
I'm kidding.
I'm so young.
I'm kidding.
Okay?
that in a
I'm so young.
I'm kidding.
We
It's
need
not
that
my
in a
fault.
clip, yo. We need this in a clip. We need this in a clip.
Crazy. That's
We
crazy.
get to it, bro. We need this
I'm so
in a
young.
clip. We need this
Yeah,
in
no,
a
for
clip.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Lord,
For sure.
I'm done right now.
I'm telling you, bro. Look, I'm like 6, 7 shots
Hey, we
in.
are gonna
That's
finish
it.
it. We are
100%.
gonna
We're
finish
finished. We always finish it.
it. You're right.
It's gonna finish.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
You guys wanna wrap it up soon?
What
Yes,
time is
sir.
it? Hold
What
up.
time
Let's
is
see.
it?
No, wait.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 more minutes. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll knock it out.
Hey, everyone in the chat, man. If you guys are enjoying the stream, you know what I'm saying, make it known.
Hey,
You know
I'm
what
gonna
saying?
just big shout out to Melinda though. She
Yeah.
did send us Lauren.
Absolutely.
That's great. Appreciate
Yeah.
Lauren is crazy, bro. I like would recommend.
it. She
Recommend,
did recommend and whatnot. So appreciate
Recommend.
you, Melinda. You're big. I appreciate you for being clutch for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I was
well,
supposed to come on this podcast, but I'm here. But last week it was a little. I still came in.
hey, you shut up twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll come on again too. Would you be willing to come on again later on as well?
Yeah.
For now? Okay, cool.
This
We're
was fun.
what we're planning on doing. Do you want to?
Oh,
You
we'll
want me to
talk
say?
about that.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Yeah.
Hey, the field trip too. Field trip too. We'll talk about that. After. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the
Field trip. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so here's a good question I want to
Go
ask
ahead.
both of you. I know you said you're not ready right now and you're single and you're trying to stay single. I don't know about you, but that's what we'll get into it now. When do you think you'll even be ready for a relationship, both of y'all?
For me, I think it's all about timing. I don't ever like put a time frame on it. I think if it happens, whether it happen tomorrow, whether it happen next week, see what happens. You know what I mean? Like,
what about
I'm
when you're
not-
45?
See what happens.
Are you looking to get married again?
Right now,
That's a hard one. No, just
right
in general.
now,
Just
no.
in general.
I mean,
the
it
bigger
would really
picture.
take a special person, I think, because not that it was horrible, but that healing process was horrible.
Yeah, I can
Healing.
And so, yeah.
I was gonna say something smart, but never mind.
Is it
Yeah, I
shot?
wanna hear- I wanna hear what
It's
this
the
is.
Fuck
shots
he-
talking.
fuck-
hear this.
Fuck healing after a breakup. I'm back in the field.
Yeah,
back,
you're right.
tomorrow.
You're
Yeah,
right, bro.
100%.
You're completely right.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
to get over someone, you got to get under someone.
And the
right?
grass
That's
is
304
greener on the other
activities.
side, for sure.
Yeah.
Grass
Yeah,
is greener.
absolutely.
on
But
the other
did you
side.
heal from that relationship?
Yes, I did
Yeah,
a lot of. I
men,
did like 4
men
or
tend
5
to
years of healing
heal faster.
for sure.
100%. Especially
So
attracted
I'll
dudes.
say this. So you getting into another relationship so quick, what did you learn?
Well, actually, okay, this kind of brings me into my point, right? Where I don't think you should go into a relationship if you're trying to fill a void, right?
Right.
Yeah,
100%.
so bad.
Now, if you meet somebody and you feel complete yourself, and you meet somebody who is complete themselves, like it's a good mesh, right? Where they, you know what I'm saying, it's a good relationship. Whereas if you meet someone who's trying to fill that void, and this kind of ties into dating relationships, or I mean, dating apps, right? Because I feel like a lot of women who are on dating apps are trying to fill that void,
Yep.
right? Because validation is everything, right?
And they're
This kind of
lonely.
ties back into it. Validation is everything. Back in the day, back in the 90s, before the internet, before, you know what I'm saying, before all this, what did women have to do to get validation? They had to go out to bars, lounges, and men had to approach them for them to get validation. Now, women on dating apps can just, before they go out, get on a dating app, check their little
Damn,
likes.
girl, you look good. Hey,
There's
girl,
my
let me take you out,
validation.
little mama. Hey, girl, you beautiful.
100%.
Hey, how many kids you got? I want to give you another one.
100%. There you go. Okay, so, hey, beautiful, what's up? Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
That's the ones being your DMs. Hey, trust me, I do not be telling.
100%. So the
not
validation
tell
comes
that.
from all the likes, right? And now when they go out with their girls to the bar, whatever the case is, they no longer need it. So they will avoid every guy that comes up to them because they already got it based off of the dating app, right?
I think that's gonna come into play. And I agree what you're saying, but I think that comes into play with a very insecure woman that needs that validation, right? If you're secure within
Most
yourself,
women need it though.
See,
yes,
I was
absolutely.
gonna say that's
Absolutely.
this generation and everything moving forward. That's the majority of
Absolutely.
them because social media is so big for them.
Absolutely. 1000%. But when you're a secure woman, you don't need the validation because
But you were on a dating app.
I was on a dating app for a hot second.
She did say a hot
because
second.
one,
What's a hot second?
like a
3
week,
months.
2 weeks.
Do you still have the app on your phone?
No.
Damn, I was gonna add you.
I was about to say, pull that shit up. Let me see. Yeah. Okay.
The profile and everything.
Check the profile.
That's crazy.
I thought my profile was actually pretty funny though.
Was it?
Yeah.
What
There's
was
a
it?
lot
Hey,
of
don't waste my time.
yeah. Don't waste my time.
I got
Healing
2
era.
kids. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
waste my
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Don't
for sure.
play No games.
For sure.
If you're doing anything, don't talk to me. Yeah, majority of the girls that say that,
Actually,
it's just a
this
lie.
brings me back. Whenever my ex had a Tinder profile,
Yeah.
I laughed because I was like, "Oh, you really need validation," or like, you know, you have to pay for like Tinder Plus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you
It's
really
like
have to pay.
$18.99 a month
Yeah.
or
How
no
do you
week.
know?
A
Well,
week.
I
I would tell you. I would tell you. I would tell you why. I would
No.
tell you why. Hold on. I would tell you why. And I haven't actually mentioned it, but I used to run an OnlyFans management agency.
Chill, Andrew Tate. Chill.
Chill.
For real? No, but I was like, you really
So I know
have
the
to
game in
pay
and out.
for you to get validation.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
it's
we
crazy.
both know that.
Spectrum
Anyways.
Montana, if he's still watching.
What you said, real quick, you just say that one more time, and it's gonna come back into my head. What you just said.
What?
Oh, that's what it was. You said that. Oh wow, you found your boyfriend or your ex with this,
Tinder app.
and you were like, damn, you need that for validation. Do you not feel like that comes back to you?
No.
How
He
does that
was
not come back to you?
insecure.
Well, but if you're his a woman, why are you not giving the correct validation to
did.
your man?
How was he
It wasn't
insecure?
enough.
Let me ask
It
you this.
wasn't enough.
How was he insecure?
It just wasn't enough.
How was he
Yeah,
insecure?
how
Overall,
was he insecure?
it wasn't enough.
But like, how though? Was it like he would get thinking that you were talking to other people? Would it be like liking girls' pictures, guys' pictures?
No, thinking that I was talking to other people.
So that means he was cheating.
Quick, real quick.
Go ahead.
So Melinda in the chat said, and she's like, so David, why do you like women who are more experienced? Does it make you feel less masculine?
Wait. What'd she say?
She said, why do you not like women that are more
I
experienced?
didn't say that.
Does it make
Actually,
you feel
Nah.
less-
Hell nah. He didn't say that.
I did not
He didn't say that. He didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I for sure did not say
No.
that. We were going off of the comments somebody said about that, and we just agreed to it. That's all it is. That's all it was.
Nah.
And experience can go a lot of different ways.
Nah,
So,
David's a true stoic person. We don't, you know what I'm saying? 100%.
tripping. Hey, if you want to go on a sunset, let me know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sunset. And then sunset dates. Sunset dates.
That's
And, hold on.
It is.
Nah.
It
No.
is.
Hold
I'm
up.
a-
Sunset dates and you whip your dick out right after.
Hey, actually,
What date is this? What date number is this?
number one.
Oh,
First date. That's great, right? Exactly.
Hell no. Wait, no. She said no.
Exactly.
She
No,
said
she
no.
said, "Oh, baby." She said that she liked that.
No.
If you do that on the first
Why?
date, I would think
We
you're
actually
easy.
made a comparison, right?
Yeah.
You take the sunset or you take a dinner and then drinks on the first date.
We did not say dinner, bro. You said take her to what is it?
Komodo.
No, you
STK.
said a sneak easy. You said a sneak easy. You said a sneak easy.
Shout out to Komodo. Yeah.
You said take her to a sneak
Hey,
easy.
no.
Speakeasy,
Komodo,
whatever.
then a speakeasy, which is like a Kai lounge.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
said-
All
and
that,
I said,
yeah.
let's go do something, then go watch the sunset. Because now when we watch
Let's talk some shit. Hold on.
now when
I'm
we
trying to
watch-
prove to him. Hold on. I'm trying to prove to him that he needs to change up his tactics. Okay, hold
I
on.
don't know. Man, it
Sunset
depends on who you
or
going for.
dinner and speakeasy right after.
I'll say sunset if you want more intimate.
Nah, hell no. Dinner, 100%.
Why would you say dinner? How am I gonna talk to you what I'm eating? I don't even want to. I'm not even. I've gone on so many dates where took a girl out to eat.
That is
and
true.
I can't even eat and have a good conversation because
That
I'm
is
like,
true,
fuck,
'cause
I
you're
need to give
munching
her-
on shit.
I need
Yeah,
to give
yeah.
her more of my attention than it is to
You have to eat, talk. I mean, you have to ask the question, let them answer
Okay,
it.
let me give you this scenario.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me give you this scenario. I took a girl out to eat and then went to the sunset. It's the same shit. It's literally the same.
And then you whipped your dick out right after.
No, I did not. I literally kept it inside the whole time. I promise.
You said, you want to see it?
Hey, these
You wanna see
are
it?
some short shorts.
I can't.
But
Don't
no, I
die.
did not. Hey, so would you rather
God
go
damn.
out to? It's the same thing, bro. All we're substituting is a sneak easy and a sunset. That's literally it.
Sneak easy.
Sneak easy.
Sneak easy, whatever it is. Sneak easy. Hey, I'm trying to.
Ultimately, the end of the goal. Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, shout out to Kim. She's in the chat.
Hey,
Oh
the
my
shots are talking.
gosh.
The shots are talking.
The shots.
Barely.
A little bit.
But that's what it is. Okay, so we're both saying go out to eat, and then he's saying go to a speakeasy. I'm saying go watch the sunset.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more of a, like a country person.
No, you're.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, no, she is.
Okay,
She
first
is.
of all,
Right,
well,
right,
I don't know
never
if y'all know, but I'm not from here. Okay, I grew
Where you
up in
from?
a small town.
Nah, go ahead. Where you from? Where you from?
Chill,
Where you from?
That's a red flag
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Bullard. You know where that's at?
Where?
Bullard? You know where Tyler's at?
Yeah,
Tyler, yeah.
Okay, Tyler's like
There
30
you go.
minutes south from Bullard.
Okay.
there you
So I
go.
grew up like in a country small,
Middle of nowhere.
basically.
Okay.
But like that's what I find attractive.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What about you? You're before our time.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
I
You
didn't
said
say that. I
before your
said
time.
my generation. I like
We're all
before.
Nah,
the same
let's hear it though. Let's hear it. What's your Go ahead.
Just put thought into it.
Man, that is enough thought for a first date.
I mean,
how
take-
extravagant
It is
are
though.
dates?
It is because
You
hold
gotta
up.
It doesn't
Like
have to be dinner and a drinks. If you put thought into, hey, well, let's go take a cooking class together.
Man,
That's
No,
the
it's
best.
trash.
No, we just
Hold on.
gave you. We just
Oh,
gave you.
hold-
That's
hold
like
on.
5 dates
No.
in now. That's 5
Yeah,
dates. in. I'm already
that's
fucking
way
with you at that
into
point.
it.
Yeah, I'm
No,
already fucking
no,
with
no,
you.
no,
I'm already
100%.
fucking with you to even
Babe,
go eat
you
Yeah.
and
said a
make things.
sunset. You
Sunset
said a-
is
you said a
good.
sunset.
Yeah, because I need to see where your mindset's
I would
at.
take a sunset
At a
over a cooking
sunset?
class
Yes,
beforehand.
what do you mean? When we're watching the sunset, I'm literally having conversation with you, watching the sunset.
You're gonna have
So we
conversation
have a
with me
beautiful
regardless.
view, and now we can have a really good, intimate conversation about whatever we're talking about.
You can make anywhere intimate.
Yeah, you can. Hold on, you can. You can.
Everything
If you,
everything around
do
you
that.
can disappear. You
a
can
painting
make
class, bro.
anything
Hold on.
She said cooking. Oh, let me help you how to. Let me show you how to cook this.
Have you never been to a cooking class? It is super sexy.
I have not been there.
Okay.
I know how to.
It's super sexy. If you go to like an Italian cooking class, it's super sexy.
I don't know how sexy that is. Everybody has perspectives. Are y'all like in bikinis cooking this or what? Because that's the only way it can be sexy
Well,
to me.
see, that's okay. So that's where we differentiate.
That was a
mentalities.
joke, chill. That was a
But
joke.
that's where we.
I'm saying it serious.
I mean, no.
Yo,
I
a
mean, that's
joke.
where we just gonna differentiate.
Yeah, that's a joke. You
Look,
be able to-
the
you gotta
reason-
see through the sarcasm. You gotta see through the sarcasm.
The reason I think that
Catch the things.
Anyways.
the reason I think that sure, dinner you can eliminate, right? Because yeah, you're not having a right conversation back and forth. You're looking at the other person and they're kind of being a little careful on how they eat. They probably just, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
They want to stuff their face, but they low key don't want
They be
to
like this
because
the whole time,
100%.
bro.
Yeah. So, you take a pause when they ask you questions like you're chewing and I get it. But I would say if you go straight into drinks, right? If you go to like a speakeasy or whatever it is, you have to do your research because speakeasies are not just like, you can't just get in like that, right? You need to make reservations, whatever the case is. A lot of the places that I've been to.
Know where
Yeah.
the door is.
Like if you go to Regina's, for example, that's in downtown Dallas, right? It's like a $75 reservation per person, but you need to have a code. You can't just go in, right? But once you go in, it's dimmed down, it's sexy, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's jazz and blues, and you're having caviar. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different in the sense that
I ain't no damn eggs. Boy, I want some eggs. I'm gonna go wait it for the first of the month.
yeah, no, I feel that. But
Disgusting.
this is where the experience comes in, right? Because look, again, going back to my point, women love based on how attracted they are to you. Now, this can go in two ways. It can be either how, based on how respected they are by the people around him, if he respects himself and if you respect him.
Yeah.
But the other side is experience. What kind of experience do you give this girl on the first date or the second date, whatever the case is? That's the attraction that builds up. So it's either respect or experience.
I would argue that.
Okay, go ahead.
I would say it's the feeling you make her feel.
What? Horny?
Because no, the feeling you give her is the reason why she's even wanting to go on the second date. You make her feel good. You make her feel appreciated. You're listening. Whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Once you can make a woman feel like that, she's like, okay, like I can be comfortable. I can open up more. I'm willing to go on a second date. Boom, boom. But if you can take her to the nicest places, but if you're just, the communication isn't there, you're not talking the right way, you're saying things, it's not there,
Right.
she's going to be like, screw that second date. I'm not even thinking about it. But now if you make her feel, I don't want to say special, but you make her feel a certain way, she's already like, yeah, I'm down for the second date before you can even get to the next 3 hours if y'all hanging out.
So this might be biased, right? But I feel like that experience can work for a lot of younger women, whereas the experience I'm talking about can work for a lot of older women, right? Because they've been through all that, the whole lovey-dovey phase, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, but it's
Whereas-
always cute to bring that back.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
because
You gotta make these older women feel young again. They can't just keep feeling their same age. Oh, I've been here before, Komodo.
Not Komodo.
Komodo's cracked though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Komodo.
There you go.
Again.
But how would you? So going to that perspective, right? That back and forth that we just had. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that, for you said the sunset, you'd pick the sunset over the drinks afterwards or the dinner
I mean,
afterwards?
if you okay, first of all, if you're attractive, and then if you make me feel some type of way, then
Yeah.
that's it.
Look, I'm gonna say this. You've been saying attractiveness this whole time.
Because,
Every guy we're talking
okay,
about is
look.
attractive, all right? None of these guys are some little fugazi, ugly guys.
I already went for personalities or whatever.
Yeah.
So now I'm
And
just
it
like,
didn't work.
no, they didn't work.
You
And
see what I'm
there-
saying?
I-
You
I
see
got-
what we're talking about? These younger women see the
Shout out to my
personality and
ex.
it's like, it's not there.
It's the journey they gotta go through.
I think it's different
It's
though.
the
The journey
journey.
you're gonna go through is completely different than every single journey
No,
a
it's the
woman's gonna go
journey
through.
that I'm
moving
gonna
forward.
make it.
No.
You know, listen.
Yeah, I'm listening. I've been listening this whole time.
I know you are. When you are secured with yourself, one, you have to be content being alone, right?
Yup.
You have to be happy being alone because if you cannot be happy and enjoy your own company, nobody else will.
Yeah.
So when you can find somebody that you can be happy with or someone that brings that substance with you, then cool. Like, let's see where it goes.
Substance. She mentioned that at the beginning.
But
Intelligence on the other side.
yes, absolutely. But you have to be content being alone because you might be alone.
Oh,
And
we like that.
We like that. Us guys, we like that. Women don't like that.
Love being alone. I've realized being out of those situations, it helped me grow a lot. And I just, peace is so big.
Yeah,
Peace
peace is
is
everything.
so big, yo. Peace is like, I won't even talk to a girl because I'm just like, yo, you're just too much. Peace. I just
Yeah.
want my peace. Let me have my
Absolutely.
peace. I don't want to talk
100%.
to you anymore.
Absolutely.
Especially
I don't wanna talk to
after a long ass day and you're being nagged at because you
Yeah.
left the toilet seat up.
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
Smallest shit. Smallest
Yeah,
shit.
smallest
bro.
shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you for real right now? I didn't call you back after I said I was gonna get off work, and I didn't call you back, and now you're upset about that. Oh my god, it's cool. I don't even want to talk.
okay, so
about
let
it.
me
At least
ask
she
you.
cares.
Let me ask you. How do y'all feel about communication when it comes
Communication is
to
key. This is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
No,
It's like you said, intentional.
Saying, like communication as far as like when you're talking with someone new, or
I actually
like, do you think you have to like text them every day?
no, absolutely not.
Hell no.
No.
I'm gonna text you like 2 or 3 times a
I
week.
would tell
maybe.
you. I would tell you that after the first date, there's a rule. You don't text after the third day.
The third date.
Third day.
Don't text her
Don't
after
text
the third date.
until
You want her to text
No,
you.
no, no. So you have the first date. You have
No,
the
I'm
hold
asking
on.
him. I'm asking him.
Hold on.
I'm
You
seeing
ha-
where
you
he's
have-
going. I'm seeing where he's going.
Hold on. You have the first date, right? You don't text them until 3 days later,
The first
right?
date.
Because
Gotcha.
they're wondering, okay, why is he not texting me? You know what I'm saying, and she's probably thinking, oh, he wasn't into me. There's something going on. There's a pattern there. But then you randomly, and not even text, you call her the third day. You surprise her with that because every other dude that she's gone out with texts her either the same day or the next day, but you're being a little different in the sense that you're calling her directly and saying, hey, look, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to say, I want to have a conversation with you.
I've done
on a
that.
call.
So you're like pushing back in order for you to get closer.
Yeah, that's
You-
how it always works, girl. You
Yeah.
know this.
Go
Okay.
ahead. You have
gotta-
something to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
She comes closer.
So would you say that's a little bit of a mind game?
I knew you.
Oh, you have to play a mind game.
Yes,
It's
no,
it's all it's all a mind game.
manipulation.
It's all a mind
That's
game. No, it's not. I'll tell you
Yes,
why.
it is,
It's
because-
The
no.
younger girls that say
For-
that.
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's
No,
hear it.
because
She's like,
like
it's part of the
usually
Go ahead.
game. She's
I
like, it's
do.
toxic.
Okay, look, I don't want
Go
to
ahead.
get on bad terms
Go
with
ahead.
anyone, but I do ghost people
Okay,
for
that's
3
fine.
days,
That's fine.
and they have 3 days in order for them to like say something back.
But
So
It depends on who.
Hold on.
Who's,
Yeah.
Who's the court is the ball in?
yeah, exactly.
Who'd
So
you put the court
so
and who's the
what?
ball
No,
in?
hold on. Because if the date went that good, and I'm talking about this is the responsibility of a man to make
They-
sure that
they-
it's planned
went
Okay,
great.
they're
and it
gonna
went
text-
exactly how it is, right?
Okay.
If a guy doesn't text you until the third day or call you, I'm saying you're gonna be like the
No,
the
I'm
first.
saying they text right like the next day, the next morning, whatever. Good morning text, whatever. I give them 3 days in order they're actually like into me, or unless they're talking to other people, you know. So they're just like, oh, it's
They
whatever.
are
it's a
though,
one-
just like you are.
But that's but you would expect him, okay, because if you're ghosting people after the third day, whatever it is that you know what I'm saying, that's your
No, I
rule.
give them 3 days. That's the
Okay,
rule,
that's
like,
fine.
that-
But if he
so-
texts you on the third day and say, "Hey, look, you know, how are you?" You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on? I'm saying, how's your day going? But it's unexpected.
yeah.
You would expect a man who's attracted to you to text you that same night and say, "Hey,
yeah, that's the
oh,
thing.
that was a great day.
No,
Thank you for
yeah,
tonight."
yeah,
That's trash.
the thing. So what's your point? What's your point?
My point is that my attention is not directly to you. I got a lot of things going on in my life. I'm a busy man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying if I'm trying to build my way up to where I'm supposed to be,
Well, I'm just saying.
You're
no,
my
that,
last
that
okay, go ahead.
determines- That determines whether you're taking me serious or not.
no, but
Like,
fuck all
it's
that.
like-
no,
No, it's like whether if I'm the only one or not. Then
you
I
know,
would know.
a woman will find it more attractive if a man is busy than a man that's not busy and give you all the attention because you don't want that.
You'll
Okay,
get
look,
bored.
coming
You don't want a
from
man who
in
gives you all the
my
You'll
point
attention.
of
get bored
view-
too fast.
In my
Too
point
easy.
of view, no.
Yeah, I promise you, you're
disagree.
gonna get
I
bored.
disagree.
No,
I promise
I
you're
can
gonna
agree
get bored.
with. I can agree with you
promise.
on
If
that
you got a
part.
man
I disagree.
over here bound at your feet,
100%.
Like, this shit's too boring. I need a
100%.
man that's
No,
gonna give me some toxicity.
100% because you won't find him attractive after a few weeks.
You
He's
say
giving
that
too
now.
much
Cute
attention.
enough, yeah.
No.
Yeah. No,
Every
look.
guy's
Okay,
attractive. Every guy's
look.
attractive.
Look, there's a philosophy and there's a theory where if you play the game of chess, right? What's the most important piece in the game?
The king.
The king,
Yeah.
right? Because if you lose the king, you lose the game. Correct? But you can always lose the queen and get him back in the
Life
game.
isn't chess.
Life
It
is
is.
all
Are you?
chess.
If you're not playing life
I will
on
tell
chess,
you.
you
I
play
I
on
will tell you.
checkers,
I
and
will
that's
tell you
it's
why
not going
life is
well.
based on.
Okay,
I will
okay,
tell you
tell
why
me,
chess
tell
is
me.
very correlated to life.
Tell me.
Because for you to win the game, there's every single move that you make in that game is directed towards your actions in life.
calculated.
So it's all calculated, right? In the sense that all your pawns, all your knights, all that good stuff, however you move them, that's going to dictate how you win the game.
But that doesn't apply to everyone.
It sure as hell does for a man. It does.
Yeah, it does. For
Because no, 100% it does, right?
you're
Even
playing-
even
I know
yeah.
other people that are alone.
sure. Yeah, that's because.
And are they happy?
Fuck no. They're alone. Fuck
50-50,
no.
I don't know.
I'm dead. Someone
50,
said she
50.
plays checkers, not chess.
She plays checkers.
Hey, there you go. That's what it
Chinese
is.
checkers, dog. Yeah.
Hey, and with that,
So with
we
that,
are going
there you
to
go.
wrap it up.
100%.
You got one more question, or you want to wrap it up?
I actually do not have a question, but I do want to thank the guests on the show.
Thank you both.
Because y'all brought the energy. I love it. You know what I'm saying? There's obviously it's like a transition into it's a fourth week. You know what I'm saying? This is the fourth episode we've done, and we appreciate you guys being on here. Last thoughts on the show. What'd you guys think? Any criticism, any feedback? What'd you guys think?
No, I thought it was fun. Like I enjoy these conversations,
That's
right?
cool.
Because
Really good.
one, you're of a certain age. You're of a certain age. I'm a certain age.
That's
Right?
She called me. Oh, that's crazy.
No.
Yeah. she
Oh,
wild.
okay.
I don't
Me.
know. But no, I thought it was good. I thought it was fun.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Coming from
Lixel.
my opinion, again, coming on here, I was really debating because of the whole incident.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to him for making, like, the
A
topic
lot
of the
better.
conversation.
A lot better for you. A lot
But,
better for you.
yeah, no, I did like her because she's more experienced, more mature, so she did give me some pointers.
So you can learn
I'm
from.
sure
you can
me and
learn a lot
Ariel,
from her.
me
Yeah.
and Ariel like her too.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely. Hey, look. We like. Look,
ugly,
you know
right?
why? You know why this was a good show because of
Why?
the dynamic, right? In the sense that,
it was like a
yeah.
young,
Which one?
old.
Which one's yours?
Real quick, I did want to say something, Ariel. What's her name?
Like set.
Crazy.
Go,
Can
it's
y'all
go,
cancel
it's go.
What is
Ariel
it?
in the
Hold on.
chat?
No.
Y'all drop L's?
What
Hey,
is
real
it?
quick with that, we will see you guys in
Lexette.
the next
Lex-
discussion of
in
open
English?
discussions. Shout out to
Lexell.
both of our
Lexell.
guests. Shout out to my boy Ariel.
Lexell.
Real
Shout-
again. Shout out to the producers in the back. my
Hey,
boy
shout out to the
Raj.
producers, man. Hey,
Shout
yo,
out to
thank y'all for-
Gregory
hey.
showing up. But for real,
Yeah.
big shout out to Raj. He done hooked my boy up with a hat today. Hey.
Oh, wait.
shout out,
Shout out the hat. Shout out the hat. Shout out the hat.
Shout my boy the hat. Lonewolf.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, y'all pull up to Red River tonight.
We ain't pulling up no river.
We'll see you guys.
That's 304
next week,
activity.
Another Thursday at 7:30. Appreciate you guys. Open discussion. See you next time. Real quick, my bad. Real quick before we
Wait,
let you guys out.
wait.
Make sure you go do the cosign at the bottom. The link is in the bottom. Email address, your name. When it says LinkedIn, put Direct Discussions Podcast. Scroll down a little bit. Podcast of the year. Direct Discussions Podcast. We'll see you guys there. Appreciate you guys. All the help. Thank you. See you in the next episode.
Yo, have a good night. Thank you.
Bye.